on Wall Street.
2-year note yield went from 190 to 166 in the blink of an eye.
The NASDAQ, everything and more has been completely wiped out. It was the worst day on Wall Street since the crash of 1987.
From the financial capital of the world, the opening bell is going to ring in 5 seconds, and to be honest with you, we wish it wouldn't.
Traders here working the phone say a lot of their customers are freaked out, waiting to see how low the Dow will go. They're focused on the Dow, not so focused on OPEC. Yes, OPEC did cut production by 1.5 million barrels per day.
Really, you're seeing just broad-based declines across all of the major technology sectors. Apple's under pressure. Yahoo down 8.5%. Cisco 6.5%. Research in Motion 10%.
And we're not getting the bid one. We're not getting the stop trading, and we see where the buyers are. We're just every day they're pounding it.
The heightened.
Hey guys, yes. Gerald Peters, welcome back to the channel. Peters Report. We go live every Monday and Friday, sometime between the hour of 8 and 9. How are you doing, Jess?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm watching this. We've been smoking this trade. If I wouldn't have started off in the hole because I held over.
You'd be double, right?
What's funny is on this platform I use over here, you can't really check how you're doing. But on the mobile app, you can very easily. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why it would want to do that. So I feel like I'm uber rich. I don't know if you've seen the stock of Uber today.
I have. It popped.
Oh.
We were right. Didn't we say something about this like earlier on Sunday?
Yeah. What's bad is I released the reel of you and it was am I still not showing live?
You released a reel of me saying that?
It was a short, and we were saying we should I'm not showing me live, man. There's people on. There's people here.
Okay.
Maybe some. That is so weird. I had to read. I'm reloading the. Are you still in this trade?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah. I don't want to take a loss though.
Me neither.
Just
going back.
Let's see. Oh yeah, they say we're live. Wonder if something's just. Oh yeah, we're live. Live from. Hey. I won't even bother with the introduction now. That's weird, huh? We've had some software issues. You think that's Salesforce? Bro, if that stock crashes later today, that's what it was.
You use Salesforce?
David said his shirt is off. He brought baby oil. Why do I always start the dumbest things?
Yeah, who's taking their shirt off first, me or you?
Why do I do these things to myself? Oh, I got Dan last night. You know, Dan's a good dude, man. He doesn't have the off-color jokes and stuff. And he was talking.
Remember when he's like, oh, it's not a sacrifice to live with your parents. I wanted to be like, dude, you're not fucking psychotic. You're a normal man. You have a normal fucking
Did you
family.
hear me on there? I said, some of my friends think it would be suicidal or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in a perfect world, like,
yeah.
I mean, if I had to live at home, you know, I could, but it's like my mental health would not be good.
I always get on to people.
It gets to a point where you're just too old to be doing that, and there's nothing better than your independence.
That is very valuable. Did you put that link?
So if you move back in with your parents, it can be a sacrifice in certain situations.
It definitely could cramp your style with the lady.
If you're being
a single man.
Exactly. And if you're being a caretaker at fucking 27 or 30 years old, like, that's a big deal. Like, it's not what you would think you're doing at that age. No one your age is doing that. It's not normal.
If it would facilitate me trading or getting properties and I could do it for a while, I would do it. In a second.
Obviously.
In a second.
Like, obviously.
When I got out of the army, I had to experience that. I had to move. I was like 27. I moved back in with my parents, you know. And after doing that, it was hard.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm out in the streets, man. So I'm looking for things. I'm looking for deals, properties to mow, money to make, man. Look at this trade.
Dude.
If someone would have took me by the hand and said, young 26-year-old Gerald, sit down. I'm going to show you the world of trading. It would have made my life so much easier.
Yeah.
I got a buddy here texting me from New Orleans. He's a PhD. I have so many friends with PhDs now, which blows my mind because I don't really like school. And then there's different kind of smarts in the world, you know?
Yeah.
And I got him into the margin account. Never done anything like this, you know? And I sat down, I said, listen, here's the risks. I don't know what they are. Basically, I don't know what would blow this up. We're up here, huh? Are you taking any money off? Let me
I sold half.
Let me let them see what's going on here. We're in this trade guide. We're both live trading the TQQ while talking about the stock market. I don't know if you've ever done that. It's not easy, is it, Jess?
No, that's not that easy.
No, that's what makes it fun. I'll do this at my house. You should see the number of people who, honestly, first time you traded with me, is it difficult to speak? Like, it's hard to watch it and talk at the same time. If you're going to try to do well, it's hard.
Yeah, if someone comes straight and trades with you, they might cry.
They might, yeah.
Just
no, I've had at least 6.
6 people cry?
At least 6. I've had adult men be like, all right, man, if you're going to be a fucking dick, I'm going to go.
Oh, really?
Like, okay, bro, don't break down on the way out.
That bad?
Yeah, dude. Like, because trading.
I didn't even do that. I didn't do that.
It's stressful. All right, let's look at Uber. Well, it may be that I lose. I freak out because I'm trading.
Well, obviously, but I'm saying
yeah, look at Uber.
Yeah.
$6.36. Man, come on, man. I moved this to my margin account, remember?
Yeah, me too. I did it after you.
The reason being is I didn't want to sell it because this stock is going to $1,000. It's going to be like Amazon, like Meta.
It's going to replace Tesla, the Magnificent Seven. That's what we were saying on Sunday. Right,
but we also mentioned Ford. That was,
and
I think that's what I used for the short. And I was like, damn, dude, I wish, because it would have been backdated now if I do it. But of course, it's still from the clip. It's still from the same thing. So let's see. Look at Ford.
Yeah, now, it's breaking out.
People got to understand. You're looking at that and you're like, wow, that's not a big move, dude. That's not a bad move. It's going straight up, solid green, RSI's over 50. It's breaking out above the 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the day, this thing could run. But here's what people don't understand when you look at a stock like Ford. Let me see. You can't see my screen, right?
No.
Okay. I just want to show something. Let's see. Oh, damn, dude. The margin account's flying, bro.
Yeah, I still haven't logged in on mine.
Because of Uber, man. Dude, I could buy so many shares right now. That's how you make money on Uber without having to sell your Uber, right?
Yeah, just transferred it over, increased the margin. You didn't have to sell your shares.
How genius is that? Now, if everything went to shit, there's going to be somebody going, yeah, what if it fell down? Either way, I was selling it, bro.
Yeah, if it goes lower, you just buy more.
Okay. All right, now look at, okay. This is inside E-Trade. You see where it says shares outstanding? I got it highlighted here.
For Ford?
Yeah. Let me, it dropped down. Hold on. Gosh darn it. Hold on. The camera went crazy. Anyway, it's $4 billion. Or 4 billion shares. There are 4 billion shares of Ford. So how many you think there are of Tesla?
Less because it's more expensive.
Yeah, well, there's 3.2 billion shares now of Tesla. I'm surprised. I thought it'd be a hell of a lot less. Wow, that's a lot of shares, dude. Really? But see, Ford, has done like buybacks where they buy their own shares back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you buy those shares back, it comes off of this 3.2 billion. So let's say you're Ford and you retire 0.2 billion. That'd be 200 million of shares. Well, you don't have to pay that dividend, dude. And you lower it.
Yeah, I see.
And when they do earnings per share, right?
Dude, this thing's going higher.
Oh my, dude, I forgot I'm even day trading. I'm over here babbling about Ford.
Damn.
If you look at Uber, half the shares in Uber. Okay.
74.59. What the 61?
Are we flying, dude?
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad I'm long. Let's see. I'm about to break 700 grand in this account. These are like milestone round numbers, Like, remember that one account I was showing you and it hit 400,000? Well, I've been building that. I've owned that account for 22 years. Think on that. 22 years. And it just hit 400,000. Now I have other accounts, but each account it's kind of like its own business is how I see it,
Mm-hmm.
Like my Sky Dweller account's different than my margin dividend account, which is different than my day trade. It's different. And to see that hit that 400 and that wasn't
it's huge.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, right? It seems like I was telling you that, or I sent you a screenshot. Let's see. All right. Hold on, Did you buy Adobe?
No, I haven't even got into my fucking margin account
Yeah.
yet. I keep getting distracted with the trade.
We're winning, dude. I'm up big on this trade right now.
Yeah, I'm greening and going in the middle of the live.
Greening and going. I'm gonna holler at you guys. Bro, who got short Tesla for the 80% dividend yield?
Yeah, seriously.
2 days
Crush
ago.
just killing it.
Right. So 2 days ago, we take the short side on the options incomes for Tesla. That was just a way to spread our bets against this.
I was kind of excited for the event yesterday, and then when I found out it was at like 9 o'clock at night, I just lost hope. I lost hope.
This mofo was an hour late.
Yeah, no. No. And we had Campfire Real Estate. I'd rather be at that freak off than the Tesla freak off.
Yeah, and it was just me and Dan, which made it great. Oh, man, look. Ford's on the breakout, dude.
Yeah.
Trade of the week. Come on.
Well, yes.
74.65 on this day trade.
Oh, man, I keep forgetting I'm trading. Hold on. You ever see me do that? And I just totally forget.
Yeah.
And 5 minutes can go by and you think, come on, that's not possible. You've done it though, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You start talking to someone, you just forget you're trading.
Yeah, it's hard to even be on the phone and trading.
It is. It's hard to do almost anything. You see my screen. Have you taken profits, dude? I haven't sold anything.
I sold a little bit, like 10 shares. At 65.
On this run here?
Yeah.
10 shares?
Yeah, I didn't have that many shares left. I didn't add, like on this I didn't add back anything that I took off.
Oh, I was all in. Oh.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm over here looking. I'm like, damn, dude, sell some shares. What are you doing?
I had 200.
Let me take some money here. Hey, with these, I'm going to buy 3 times the income on them, okay? I don't know if you know that.
I know that.
Yeah, you know that.
You should put it in gut.
I should put the whole damn thing. I was thinking yield max, though. I'm thinking about these
weekly. ULTY, since that one pays next week.
Yeah, I should do ULT because I have 900 and something shares.
Yeah, so you need to get to 1,000.
Yeah, I'm out of this trade.
Okay.
So let me see how much margin I got now because I'm out of that. Yeah, that's what I should do, huh? Wow. Thank God for Uber, man.
All right, let me finally log into my account.
I should play God Bless America or something for the.
Oh, you saw JPM? It was up like 6%.
Remember that I said that would be an easy swing trade,
Yeah,
and
now
it was our runner up in the trade of the week.
that's what I'm
Dude.
saying. That's why it's up. It's like it's the best performing stock in the Dow right now.
Right, and we picked that. Man, dude, I'm about to be back in for a
No, I
little.
was gonna say that. I was gonna say because if you look at the 5-minute, it hasn't hit the second RSI. And,
let's take time continuity is what.
And
Jess
then the 5-minute, the MACD still straight up. It still looks like a breakout. Jesus, yeah. Now it's going back up again. I might have to add like. 200.
Don't you hate this? We're all stressed out making money. Let's see.
Yeah, because.
I love it. 64 RSI. So that tells Jess if she looks at the higher time frame, there is still room, which tells us we could break through this little area we had problems with and go to the next one. Where did you learn all this chart reading?
Some psychotic guy online. Just kidding.
It always freaks me out. I remember when I was first teaching people stocks, and first time I would like interact with people in like real life, so to speak. And they would be talking, and I go, "Where'd you learn that?" And they would go, "From you." I go, "Really?" It would always surprise me because it would be stuff I made up,
Yeah.
Like no one else calls it the wind. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, definitely not.
I have all these little phrases, instead of I call them either boxes. Most people don't call it boxes. You're not going to go through Charles. I got this from a guy named Darvis. Big trade day today, MFG Trade Desk. Trade Desk is also where the news comes from. Right off the presses right here. I just got hand delivered a note.
Wow. It's in color too?
Here are the inflation breakdown for September 2024 in one chart. Ooh. Eggs are up 39%. Damn, bro.
Wow.
Michael, he eats a lot of eggs. Michael, you eat a lot of eggs, huh?
I didn't notice.
I eat a lot of eggs. Frozen non-carbureted juice and drinks. The little kid drinks up 15%. Damn, bro. Butter's up 7.8. That's more than our day trades.
Wow.
We could have just bought butter and not day traded. All right. So what Jess was talking about there was on the 5-minute chart. There is still room for the relative strength index. Don't you have an original copy of his book?
The RSI?
Yes.
The Wiles Wilder book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, am I down on this right now? I am.
I am.
Periodically, you just want to open that and look at it and read some of what he wrote. If you read in there under the RSI part and the DMI one, under the RSI, he talks about the extreme point what does he call it? Extreme point rule. I don't know if you remember that at all.
No, I don't remember it.
Right.
I haven't read the whole book.
It's it's not a book you read. It's a book you just kind of look at. You just have it with you.
It's like a textbook.
It wards off evil spirits. It's an unusual book. You carry it with you. You don't ever actually read it because it's like just formulas and graphs. But there's a section in there when he talks about the I think he's talking about the DMI, the ADX DMI, which is in my book, but you notice I don't use it much anymore.
Yeah.
Right. The reason is
you took it off the charts, I noticed.
I took it off. I'm going to put it on for just a second. It's right here. But if you notice where it crosses, it's about right in here. So this was the problem, it just, you had to speed it up. If you just chart watched and used our boxes and our, the stages and stuff, it's just, it lags, like sometimes it'll be right on, but if you just watch the stages, but if you do here and plot them, you start to see the money flow come in. I used to do this with pen and paper. You can ask my wife, I would print off hundreds of sheets, hundreds of charts, and I would draw on them by hand.
That's so cool.
And I'd start making these patterns. And as you look at it, that's when I started like noticing, wow, like that's really just a box. If I just shaded one more side, almost like tic-tac-toe.
Mm-hmm.
Like I go, look at that. What do you see? And I would just start kind of filling it in by hand. And then I'd meet people and they'd want to, how fast can I not actually look at a chart? Like I go do something else and it just tells me later. So what are you talking about? I just never met people who do charts like people that I meet now. Like we used to pore over them for hours at night. Now people want filters so they don't have to look at them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's always been crazy to me. Now, some people don't use the filter like that. It's just the way it always perceives to me because it's like, bro, with the filter, you can't see the box. You see them, right?
Yeah.
Like right here, we're building one. I mean, and while this box is being built, and that term I got from Darvis. Darvis, believe it or not, was a ballerina. He's a male ballerina dancer who was a professional trader. And he would call his trades in over the phone, dude.
Also, if you look at the 30-minute, it's like it looks like it's a back above the 20 on the 30-minute.
All right, we're gonna take. We're triple screening it. You went from a 1 minute right here to the 5 minute, where I start looking. So we got a box. You see the box that runs into this box?
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
like
man.
this could easily like at the 30-minute, like this could eventually go to $75.
Right, we're gonna pull that up. So now we're in this box. And I would create these, and I used to have a name for this as I would go through, but I would do it different every time. So it told me this is more than it is
art
like
more than science.
Yeah. And sometimes it would help me differently, or I would interpret it differently. Let's see. So I knew then it was a little more. I've since looked at a lot of books where they say that's all bullshit. There's actually a disorder for people who see patterns where there are no patterns. Did you know this?
Like they think that like schizophrenic, they're like seeing
Yeah,
shit.
but it's an actual medical disorder. And I was reading it and I go, bro, I have this. Yesterday, like remember I told you I see wedges and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I see patterns where other people don't see patterns. In the weirdest things,
Mm-hmm.
But there's actually a disorder for this. Like, and they make it sound like you're making them up, but I think the ones I see are real. Like, but I guess that's part of the disorder.
Yeah, you also look at a lot of charts, so
yeah, that could affect. I mean,
because it's like if you hear a lot of noises at work and then you go home, you still hear the noises.
oh man, forget when I worked at the prison, dude. I'm sure you had this effect being at the hospital. Would you ever just be kind of in a panic at home for no reason? Just because you thought there's somebody sick was going to come over, or
no.
I would have that.
I might wake up from like a scary work dream.
Which is a little bit of PTSD I'm describing.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
When I first got out of the Army, I would be constantly, and I kind of knew what it was, but I would be constantly looking out the window, waiting. And they'd be like, what are you doing? I'm like, I actually was waiting for people to come,
Yeah. When I used to work at the hospital, I would have dreams all the time. And then wake up thinking like I'm late or something, or that I was at work and it's like 11 o'clock and I'm in my bed.
Have you ever done that trading now?
No, but a couple times I woke up on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday thinking I woke up late for our show.
Yeah. No, I've woke up thinking I held over a bunch of shares because I've done this where I'll go, you know what? You see that where I'm gonna hold over a couple hundred shares or whatever. And then
you just forget. You like got to set an alarm or write a note.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, it's like 10 o'clock. You're like, man, I'm gonna check out the market. Here you are, short 350 shares.
Yeah, like the other day, I carried 1,000 shares over by mistake, and then the next morning I had forgot, and I logged in like 10 minutes late, and it had tanked 1,300.
I've done that many times. And then you go, well, keep a notebook, bro. I wrote it down. It's right here.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I have these post-its that's like list says use Yield Max to buy Adobe. So I didn't want to forget. So if I don't want to forget something, I put it on the post-it.
we could take down half here and take money home.
Yeah, we could. But I'm saying, do you think it's gonna keep going?
So you're looking at triple screen. So the
I
next
was looking
higher
at
up,
the 30-minute.
yeah, there's plenty of room on the 30-minute for a run up to like almost
then,
75, dude. There's another 29 cents here.
That's what I'm saying. It easily go to 75.
Right.
That's eventually.
And it'd
But
be
this
enough
5-minute like has barely gone sideways.
All right, so that's the 30-minute. Here's the 5-minute. Now you can do the same on a stock. Let's look at Adobe real quick.
Yeah, like Adobe on the hourly, weekly, and daily.
Uber's up $6. Man, everyone that knows me, that's my friend. I talk to him about Uber. We get into an Uber. I embarrass him talking to the Uber driver. I felt like I've tried to navigate everyone to Uber without saying, hey, buy Uber all the time. Anyway, look at these money flow patterns too. See them? What's the 2X Uber?
UBRL.
Man, I didn't buy any because I thought Uber was too high. That bitch is up 17% today.
Yeah, but if you looked at the Uber chart, it was on Sunday. It looked like it was going for a breakout this week.
I know, man.
I
And
had it on my trade ideas list.
I thought about
like
getting in
so
this.
High.
Yeah. And who was I? Oh, if you watched my video with the professor the other day, I was, damn, man. Hopefully we go up from here. I was.
Are you adding or not?
I think I'm all in, dude. I bought so many shares of dividend paying shit that.
No, I'm saying you're all in right now on the.
Yeah, I'm all in the trade right now. So. But this looks like a stage 3, huh? On the 1 minute.
Yeah, but the MACD looks like it could be a new stage 1. Fuck, I just added 2.
Yeah, if it goes any lower, I might take that down. Because we could
Yeah.
come all the way back to 740 before running again. It might hold here. It's right at support, though. Right here at this.
Yeah, that's why I added a little bit.
Let me extend out the box for just a second. And this is where these boxes come in handy, is using them for what they are. Like, they're zones.
Mine's at 34, so it's coming up
Is
to
it
that
breaking?
support. 36, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna step aside.
I'm out.
No,
I still haven't even logged into my margin account yet.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. I'll short the market while you do that. No, I need to check mine too. We could be buying things.
Yeah, I really want to get an Adobe in my buy and hold and a trading account.
Yeah, so boom, we're breaking the box here. That's what that is. Let's that's Uber. Where's Adobe at?
Stage 1.
Yeah, man, it's set up, so it might be a
like,
little.
Which the RSI though, like just tagged 30 on the 14, like, so it didn't go fully extreme on the 14-day RSI.
No, let me pull it up on the.
But you see, it just tagged 30. Yeah, good thing we got out.
Let's see.
Damn, I'm 2,500 away from day trading status.
$2,500. You've been building that for a while. Let's start getting nervous. You're like, yeah, I'm going to build a little bit more of a cushion.
Yeah, I definitely have to because most of it's in dividends. I didn't think about that. But I started this in July.
Well, then that's what you do. You wait till you get a nice little dividend pay, and then you're like, okay, I can only lose that much, you know?
Yeah.
So we got Adobe right now trading below value. See notes at the below. Instant coffee's up 3.3 cents, by the way. Energy prices are actually down. Dude, orange juice is up 15%. That seems crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Marijuana is actually down. Let's see. Crack, meth, all cheaper. Motor vehicle insurance, guess how much that's up?
30%.
No, it's actually only 16.3. I'm short right now.
I'm checking my E-Trade at the moment.
Yeah. Keep doing that. I'm just gonna let these guys see where we at. Huh. So I'm short, guys. And I'm probably looking to get it down here in the 710. Let's see.
Dude, adding the IWMY yesterday makes us look like geniuses.
We are kind of geniuses, though. Aren't we? I thought we were. I thought we'd agree to that. I already told myself that. Let's see. Gucci. Jiwa. Let's see. Yeah, health insurance, they say, is only up 7.5%. I don't believe that.
I'm up 4.7% in Crush. Down 36% in Tesla.
Are you?
Yeah.
Total, though. But we've made
Total since starting, yeah.
We've made some big dividends from Tesla. I don't know how to quantify it because I put that, like, what if you put those dividends into Adobe here and then Adobe takes off? And if you didn't have that dividend, you wouldn't have bought Adobe. So I think people don't count it correctly.
But that was too hard to track right now.
It is hard. Everything's hard to track.
It's too new. Like
Silver's come back. Yeah, I had a guy complaining. He was in one of them, and it's had a lot of deterioration. And he's right. And I'm like, but I don't know how much you've received in dividends
and how much you've invested back.
Yeah.
That's why, like M1, it includes your dividends.
Man, it's trying to push down. Yeah, it's trying to push down, dude.
Up 74% in cart.
Yeah, cart's almost a double. I bought a lot of that on margin. So it was like free money. But you have to get that right, man. The trick that people have to understand, if you're using Brum, you have to trade. You have to get out. Like, you can't, you can only hold something if it's giving you money. I felt like we took down the AMDL at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of looking at adding here, but I'm going to treat it like I do day trading. You know, like you wanted to get above the 5, you know, me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
To trim it.
Yeah. Or no. I mean, we already trimmed it.
Yeah.
We put more on. So if we're going to run up to this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm short right now.
Gold looks like it's trying to break out again.
Look at this. Man, I'm going to make money on the way up and the way down. Have you ever seen this pattern here?
Yeah.
Come on, man. I learned about, God told me about this. I was in a casino.
You think it's going to hit the 200 and just run back up to 74.17?
Yeah, of course. Because look, has it ever stopped here before?
So, like, could you play that as a move? Like, just that one bar? If one bar tanks,
right,
by the bottom with hopes
it'll
go up?
No. You need some confluence.
Okay.
You need one more thing to agree with you if you're going to be. See,
it's not like you can just buy every bar that tanks.
Right. But since I am short, this would probably be a good spot to lock in some.
Yeah, because the 200 is the target when you're going.
Right. So now if we get a doji here on the 200, that's confluence, right?
Right. A doji on the 200.
You get it?
The RSI is extreme.
And then the next bar is above the previous bar. Now we have a possible anchor point, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's confluence. And so what we're looking for is to line all of the things that we look at. But we know it's not going to run until what? Doesn't this look just like a Snapchat chart? Like every time earnings? Boom. So guess who's back in on the long side?
Me.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Daddy. Just stop daddy.
It's such a repeatable pattern. That's why I say in the money flow in the beginning, it's a fractal
That's the
pattern.
edge.
That's the edge, man. Is remember, now we're back to what you were saying on the 5-minute there. Hopefully, I mean, obviously you could break it and head down, but what we're hoping is, or what was it? The 30, you were looking at the 30-minute. Damn, it stayed there, but it could still break, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And on the 30-minute here, we might even back that up and go, okay, let's look at an hourly. Well, shit, it's still breaking out on the hourly. If you look at that, and then we go to a daily, it's an inside bar day. You see that, right? This day's inside of this day. This day's inside of this day.
On the TQ or the Qs?
On the Qs. This is day 3. Okay. This day didn't go lower than that day, and that day didn't go lower than that day, and this day didn't go lower. I mean, we're still in a solid uptrend.
Oh shit, this is breaking the 200. No.
Yeah. So you could very easily get short. I sold half of what I bought.
I just sold half.
And I locked it in on a short. I'll scale out of it. Sometimes I get lucky and hit that and tag it both ways, man. And that's a beautiful day. In March, Chicago rideshare drivers flew out of San Juanzo. Hold on. Oh, man. We may keep going down. Take us down into 73.40. Look at that.
No, I'm not risking any more loss than that.
In March, Chicago rideshare drivers flew out to San Jose to meet with the Gig Workers Alliance and the Colorado Independent Drivers United to plan. Wow. The Colorado Independent Drivers United. That's a group. CIDU. Colorado Independent Drivers United. That sounds like a terrorist group. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure everyone in this group is a good guy. You're united to plan for the coming year, Simmons said. That month they landed on unfair deactivations as their initial target, and the active respect campaign was born. I guess some drivers just get fired and that's it. Holler at you. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, that's kind of jacked up, huh? Like you just tell a dude, hey man, you're done. You're off the network. And there's no reason, no explanation.
Yeah, in Florida, you don't have to give a reason for getting fired.
Right.
It's just your services are no longer needed.
Yeah. Your services are no longer needed.
Yeah, I used to work in HR before I was a nurse, and that's literally what we would do. That's the termination paperwork. Your services are no longer needed.
All right, we got a doji.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to play this bounce, but don't lose your earnings. If you're up, man, call it. Don't be
I sold. I got out and got back in.
We'll go for less.
I took like a $50. I did take a $50 loss.
Yeah, trade for less.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't want to see you turn into a degenerate trader like me.
Nah.
I want you to have a social life and not stare at charts at 2 a.m. What's that?
There's like someone outside cutting the grass. I don't know if you can hear it.
Oh, dude, pull a Wes Watson, bro. Come on, bro. Pull a Wes Watson and go out there and start yelling. Have you ever seen where he does that?
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Although when I used to live at my parents' house and I would work out in the garage, sometimes the neighbor would come outside and cut the grass.
You'd start yelling at him?
I would feel the urge to, because when you're like working out, your heart rate's like already up, and then I gotta hear his lawnmower.
Right, that's what Wes did. He freaks out.
Yeah, I would obviously want to, I can control myself.
Right. There are people making fun of him, dude, on everybody likes to make fun of him on social. Do you ever watch the anti-West videos?
No.
They're entertaining if you're into West. Because to me, he's a character. I assume he doesn't mean everything he says literally. Like he's just trying to motivate you. right?
Yeah.
I don't think, because he is obsessed with men having breasts. You know this. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But something just tells me that's just motivation talk. Some people take it personal. So we're starting to see some unionization across some of these. What else is moving big here, man?
Snow?
Dude, can I tell you, when did I know a guy that said, hey, I'm buying snow. I think
Dude,
it was
Tesla's the worst performing stock of the S&P right now.
right. That's why we got short our
Crush.
our TSLY.
Dude, Uber's the best company in the S&P right now, and Tesla's the worst. We literally said this on Sunday.
Mm. Is there a thing? Is there an oracle of, yes, will be the oracle of Miami in the look at this chart, dude. Look at this run here. This is a picture perfect chart. This is stage 1 on a run here. Let me see.
Dude, that's crazy. We were literally talking about that. And Uber's the best and Tesla's the worst right now.
Yeah, that is crazy. I thought Ford would run more, but I got a feeling by the end of the day, Ford's going to run more.
Yeah, me too.
I really do. I think Ford will be up nice.
MicroStrategy's up 10%. Dude, so Misty's probably flying right now.
Dude, Misty, I should have went all in on this stock.
Dude.
But Snow had 3 great days. And on the 24th.
Misty's at $28, baby.
I know I should. I'm glad I listened to you on that, because you were like, you got to buy more of this. And I was like,
yeah, we're up. Misty is up 7%, 7.8% right now.
Yeah. And you kept mentioning it to me. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have, because I have so much Bitcoin exposure already.
Yeah, I'm up 23% in Misty, and I was reading that like 3 weeks ago. I was like reading Misty in all my accounts, and now it's like one of my best ones.
So right here on 9/24, I said we were adding to Snow. Look at that.
This is breaking out.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it's too easy.
It's too easy. This is like taking.
And we're in Snowy.
I'm going to donate money to charity today. What was the other one?
Snowy, SONY.
Oh yeah, doubled that the other day. SNM juices.
SNOY.
I did Sony. Yeah, I did Sony like a dork. Look at this thing flying now. And it's got a pretty nice dividend yield on it. I think it was like 80%, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was smaller because, it didn't really move. So next month it should be more. Like, I'm excited to see the Misty dividend since it's gone up so much. And it's going to be more than 4 weeks between the dividend since we got it last.
Says when going up against such powerful rideshare companies, the cross-market collaboration helps drivers not only to feel like they are not alone, but also to build power by working together, trying to unionize. So we got a threat to our system and our way of life as Uber share owners.
They're trying to unionize what?
They're trying to unionize the drivers. And I'm supposed to see, this is where you're.
Why would they do that?
This is where I've actually got into these, not arguments, but talks like at Molly's and various bars that I hang out with all the intellectuals.
But why would you unionize Uber?
To demand things. Like here's one of the things they might demand is, hey, let's don't use AI to replace us. Let's don't let them use robo-taxis. That's not fair to Uber drivers. That's what's coming. That's what they're going to try to do.
Yeah,
man.
but you can't say, hey, don't use this technology.
Right. They're going to go to, hey, go, now I know you built all this, but you're just not allowed to do it.
Yeah.
We want to keep our jobs. We want to use the technology of the car. We want to use all the technology that you built. We want to use the technology of transferring the money from you to me. I want to use all the technology except for the part that replaces me. But in every one of those was somebody being replaced. So if they hired you because they replaced taxi drivers, they might replace you. Just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know what people are thinking on that. Wells Fargo's raising by 3% on Friday in pre-market trading. The bank shared mixed third quarter earnings results. $20.3 billion in revenue. God damn, dude. These banks, man. What is it? JP Morgan was my swing trade. Look, come on. What was my talk? Come on, man. Let me go.
Yeah, that was too easy.
This is the one I said I would do options. These are the shit I like to do options on. These quality companies. Please tell me I have it in here and marked. Please tell me I do. Bam. Look at. Remember this from what was it? When was it?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. First target. Bam. Hit. It's almost like I've done this before. JP Morgan is trading at a premium value here. So not something I would add in my buy and hold, but I would swing trade it. You should be able to see the swing trade pattern it follows. There it is. Anchor point. Boom. Right in here is where I'm buying my option if I'm doing option. Possible stage 2 coming. Need to see price close above the 20 MA. Boom. It was right there. And remember we were talking about this the other day. Just these, you're not going to hold them long. If I'm trading options, I'm taking them off there. You're not waiting for more.
Mm-hmm.
Because what makes options make money is sudden explosions. Like I was talking to a guy and I think he was up 100% in his oil options. We'll take the money, bro. You take the money. You can buy new ones the next day or the same day. You could sell these and then roll some out. Take half the money and buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we just did on this trade here. I mean, we closed out trades to let it come in and set up to then run back up again. So guess where we're looking for right up in here. That's the swing. So think of a door swinging. Well, it's only going to swing so far before it comes back. That's this here, you know. And you thought it was going up though, right? Like I remember you said that. And look where it stopped, right in here where we drew the box. Like
yeah.
These are just fractal patterns.
Right where it opened, where it closed yesterday.
Right. And it doesn't always mean we're right. And if you remember what Jessica did there, she was looking at it and she goes, oh, look at the 5 minute. There's plenty of room on the RSI. Oh, look at the 30 minute. So now on the 5 minute, there's still, it could easily run up to this 74.60 on 1,000 shares. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm only doing 200 now since I made some money.
Right. Dude, I don't even know how much. I feel like I should log in and see. But this is, you know what Kenny Rogers says about this, though, right? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away. He says that in the song. You got to know when to run.
Okay.
So that means as a gambler, you got to know when you've made a lot of money and it's time to get up and leave. That's hard, right?
Yeah.
Or degenerates.
Yeah, and I don't really consider myself one.
You are, though. Like if you stay in there trading after you make a lot of money and give it back, you're
yesterday.
You're a degenerate.
And I wasn't gonna get back in, and then you sent me a video of you trading, so I was like, "Fuck."
See, haven't I told you though? How many times? I am not a role model. Yeah. Have I not said this? I can trade. I can show you how to trade. I can show you how to buy houses. I can show you how to do all these things, but I am not a role model. I always try to be honest with everyone. But I don't know. I have fun day trading. You've day traded with me.
Yeah, like you already told me a million times what a real day trader is. So.
Well, and that's fun when you're too, because then I'll pull up. We've watched videos of like the real day traders.
Yeah, like I don't want to do green and go every time and then just think I'm amazing. Hey guys, look at all this money I made every day.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't If you the way you explained it and we saw the videos, it's like, okay, it's not nowhere near
Yeah,
being a
Buffett,
real
Warren
professional
Buffett's
trader.
never done that.
Yeah,
No
no,
one,
yeah.
there's no hedge fund where they do that. You would be fired. That's a concept made up in the heads of retail traders. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. That's all you got time to trade. That's all you got time to trade. And you should be able to get up sometime. Like yesterday, I had to walk away and go check on a property. And it was hard. I'm gonna be honest.
I was
Because
shocked.
I know. And then I closed the trade. And then while I was in there, I opened up another one. I couldn't make it through the seeing the project. That's a problem, right? But I was pretty obsessed with making some money so I could buy some multi, and I don't want to use my money. Everybody else like, oh, I want to go work real hard and use my money. Not me, bro. I'm trying to keep all of my money. I'm trying to use that money. Because
I got a share of Adobe in margin.
Did you just buy one?
Yeah.
Damn, it's an expensive stock, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to get two, but
look at Lyft. Come on, man. These are the trades of the week that we've been putting out, dude. Look at this. Where'd we get in? Right over here? Like, come on, man. Nucor Steel. This is going right to the 200, dude. Look at oil's coming back. Now, my man had call options on oil. When you got a doji at the 200, what would you do? You know what I mean? Like if you got a doji at support, that's confluence. Like you got to start looking at locking in that gain, man.
Yeah.
In short-term assets, like right now, I should sell 100, huh?
I did.
Did you? Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm being greedy as a motherfucker. Like there we go. I'm trimming it, dude. We're gonna have. If I have a $500 day today, you think I should take and buy $1,000 of Ulti with that?
Yeah.
Or spread it around.
Well, CLM's extreme. If you were gonna buy something, I would get gut. But if if you were gonna get a drip at the NAV.
Yeah, I might say fuck it and buy CLM anyway. I don't give a damn where it's at.
Yeah, because either way, it drips at the NAV.
Yeah, it drips at the NAV. Everybody's so scared that it's a different thing. That's the problem when you start teaching people to trade. Is even
in a regular yield max fund, you can still buy it if the RSI is greater than 50. I'm not saying like at 70, but you can buy it at 55 if the dividend's coming up. Like,
right now, it would be better to buy it at the very bottom, right, at the perfect time. But you got the purpose of that account is trying to get income going, right?
Yeah, the purpose of the fund is income.
Yeah, so, not to trade it. So I think people can get too caught up in that. I haven't even trimmed them when they ran extreme. What am I going to do? Trim CLM?
That's what I'm saying. Like right now, I could trim Misty, but I'm not going to trim that. We haven't even gotten the dividend this month yet, and it could keep going.
Right. Look at this thing. So when would have been a good time to sell it? Like, look at this big run here, and now we're literally breaking out on Misty. Dividend yield is like 124%. It's like 12% a month or some shit. Look at this. We're breaking out from this. So this thing could run, man.
Yeah, like if you look at MSTR, it just keeps going. And look at Bitcoin, it's not doing that.
I got that wrong. Not wrong.
MSTR is up 11.7% now.
Look at that. Look at MicroStrategies. So I bought a chunk of Bitcoin or Bitto today. Like I almost jacked it, dude. I almost went all the fuck in on Bitto last night. I ain't lying a lie. Like I was laying in bed and I went back and remember that thing I recorded, that little seminar I did?
Mm-hmm.
We should do one of those. We should think on a cool one though. What did I charge on that one? It wasn't much, was it?
No, and it was like a pop-up thing too.
Yeah, it's a pop-up. So I did it Friday night. I said, hey, tomorrow night
you did it on a Sunday. I think you just literally announced it on Sunday.
Right. And there were 12 people. And then you were there.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was me, you, and 12 people. And I sat down and told them, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have my charts up. Goddamn. Like radio show here. Are you selling some?
I sold another half.
Yeah, me too. So bar by bar trading here, guys. And
Yeah, now we're back below the 5.
yeah. So you typically sell it immediately unless we go below the 5. So if this bar is below this bar and below the 5, I'm usually out completely. If we get back above the 5, I'll get right back in.
Yeah, now it's back above the 5, so no reason to get
Right.
out.
But what I did this time is I just sold 100. And now I'm buying 100 back. And then today I've been trading at 300 shares. That's not that much. And I've had $800-900 winning days on 300 shares. You're doing some serious trading. Like you're trading all day.
Mm-hmm.
But did you see my story yesterday? Like I was doing push-ups and shit.
Yeah.
I was just trying to show people, like, you don't have to. A lot of times people are like, oh, I'm just staring here. It's like, bro, grab your pad, put on some Gucci Mane, and let's get the bag, man. Like,
Yeah, but we're not all you that can do 3 things while trading.
right. I do feel like Superman. But so you got to get the Gucci going, man. That is an extinct advantage that I have, because when I go into this persona of I'm trying to get money right now. I'm not like
Right, but you're not always playing Gucci right away. Sometimes you're playing a book.
Right. I rotate it throughout the day. So if like
Yeah,
every
you start
day,
the music at the end of the day.
right. That's as I'm waking up. And especially if I need to make some money, the music starts to get violent. Like if I'm behind. Now, if I'm killing it, I don't know. It can be mood based. Sometimes it's metal. Obviously I like metal too.
Yeah.
But I like rap and stuff because it's usually talking about making money, man. And that's what I'm trying to do. A lot of people are like, oh, how little can I trade so I can go do other dumb things in my life? It's like, what are you doing that's more fun than trading, dude? Now, maybe there's a couple things. If you've been trading. Now, here's the difference. So my point being is if you can get in, because let's say you traded the whole day. You know there's 19 other hours, right?
Yeah.
You got people trying to trade 20 minutes, dude. 20 minutes out of 24 hours? Come on. How are you going to make any money? Yeah, I'm out too. So I want to see how much I'm up before I Arkman Intelligence, a blockchain data company backed by investors, including OpenAI founder Sam Altman. So we all agree this guy's a complete genius, right? Is that what we're going with? He seems weird. I don't know. Do you find him attractive?
No.
Okay. Has planning to launch a crypto derivatives exchange. What could go wrong there?
A bunch of scams.
Oh, God. Hey, Gerald, I don't want to day trade. I want to day trade derivatives on crypto.
Damn, I might get back in.
I don't want to borrow. I don't want to borrow money to buy income. That sounds. I don't know, man. That sounds risky. I'd rather do call options. Founded in 2020, Arkham currently runs a platform that analyzes blockchain data to provide information on entities and individuals behind crypto market activity. Oh, we're going to use AI to analyze stock moves, and that's how we're going to get rich. You know how dumb all that is? They've been trying this for so long. Now, some people can pull it off because they have that stuff, but this is how people are going to get sucked in, Jess. They're going to be like, oh, join our thing, our group, and we have this magic AI thing that trades the crypto markets for you, and you don't do anything. You just hang out on the beach.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, put $10,000 in. You're going to have this. I know. I signed up for them. They don't work. Dude, I was signed up for any of that stuff. I would always investigate. You remember I've had friends, dude, that'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm in this thing. And I know exactly what you're in. You're in a scam on Telegram. I know exactly what you're in. I've had these with multiple friends, and then I don't say anything. And then they come back and tell me how they lost all their money. And I go, yeah, I knew you were going to lose. Yes, I know. So once you lose all your money, come talk to me, and I'll tell you how to do options and all that the correct way. This exchange will be aimed at retail investors. Their exchange is aimed at retail investors. Why would you aim your exchange at retail investors? Why wouldn't you go to people that have more money? Because those people won't do your dumb thing. anytime they target retail investors, it's usually if there's not some big money activity, meaning they don't want big money, why would they not want big money? So I don't know. That's a red flag to me. Now, if they started with one and then they add the other, maybe. Anyway, I would be worried. They have these new things called perpetuals. I put it on my story on Instagram. Be careful. And Coinbase is getting ready to do it too. It's a type of derivative trading. It's outlawed right now in America. The event, let's see, Tesla's Cybercab unveiling. The event marked Tesla's first product unveiling since it first showed the design for the Cybertruck. What are your thoughts on the Cybertruck? You like that?
It's heinous.
It's
so ugly.
It looks bulletproof.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is or not.
I was watching in the hurricane videos. There was the storm surge was like 6 feet, and a Tesla was floating in the driveway, and it combusted and backed up into the house, and the whole house combusted.
No shit.
Yeah, like the Tesla was floating around in the flood or the storm surge water,
Right.
combusted and just went and hit the house and caught on fire. The whole house caught on fire because of the car.
Damn.
Like it was just Tesla's floating, like a Tesla floating around, and it combusted.
Right, and it hit it just right, and then
hit the house, and the house
Right.
combusted.
Yeah, that sucks. If you guys haven't already, go click the QR code. You can subscribe to the Peters Report, where we're trying to stay one step ahead of the market. And center stage at 5:03 was a Adobe breaking out above the 5, and so here's a 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, 4 bar. That's what we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a little doji here.
Did you I mentioned that in the article. Did you think like that picture was like giving away the trade?
Yeah, but that's okay.
But sometimes you do that
I
on
mean,
your
if someone's
Instagram.
that cheap, where they're like, "Oh, let me try to get their trades,"
Because like sometimes on your Instagram you post charts.
right, and if you're halfway intelligent, I guess if you really just wanted to save $4,
But it's not always obvious. Sometimes I don't know all the ones you post.
Right. Yeah. Good traders. I think at some point you just get where if you just see a chart, you know what it is. But you can't ever do that if you use filters because you're busy doing something else. I don't know if you know that or not. You'll actually never be good. They sell that shit to people though. Oh, I'll just do it 20 minutes a day. Well, you'll always suck because anything you do 20 minutes a day, you suck. Maybe in 10 years, you'll be good because you'll have all this accumulative time. But now, once you've reached some level of mastery, yes, you do not have to sit there all that time. But in the beginning, you really should. Man, we are just continuously heading down, huh?
Gut's trying to break out.
What is?
Gut, G-U-T.
I know, man. I feel like I should have bought more.
I mean,
let me let's pull that up. This is an income fund. Someone text, but Gerald, what if I have things to do? Yeah, it's always some. Man, look at that doji, dude. Look at this. The literal bottom.
Yeah, that was Monday.
And I bought some then. Look at that chart. You all right?
Yeah. I'm just reading shit.
Trade desk is breathing, sighing. Let's see.
Me? Oh no. Okay, I was like.
Oh, there was really. So I was faced with one of those situations last night. You ever have that where your wife's asleep? You come in the room and then there's one of those big palmetto bugs from outside.
A palmetto bug, yeah.
They look, like cockroaches, but they're technically not.
Yeah, they're not. They're palmetto bugs. They're from the humidity and shit.
If you're from the South, you're used to them.
Yeah, we have them here. That's why we have to have pest control.
We'll sometimes have
we also have these things that you plug into the outlet that like makes a noise that only the palmetto bugs can hear. so it keeps them like out.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Is that true? Is that true?
I don't know.
That's not true, Jess. Where'd you buy that? You
My
bought that
grandma
in
got it
fucking
for me, and
Walgreens.
she's like, "No,
Yeah,
my
okay.
grandma got it for me, and she hates bugs."
There's no way that works, man.
Dude,
There's no way that works. Look at snow breaking out. I think you got scammed, bro. Man.
it's called ultrasonic pest control. Ultrasonic pest repellers.
Now, have you seen the 4 times S&P fund, SPYU?
Yeah, that was one of our trade of the week backups.
Right. You can't beat the stock market. You can beat it by 4.
So this is actually a thing. It's all over Amazon.
It's not real, bro.
Dude.
Damn.
No, it's an ultrasonic repellent for roaches, rodents, and mouses, and it makes a noise or something.
Did you see the Tesla chart?
Yeah. And I remember we were saying I wanted to cut TSL in half, but I was like, I'll just leave it. Because I wanted to start Adobe, but I just left it. I'll
Right.
just
Well,
buy more.
we'd already took profits in it. It hit our target, the target box.
Yeah, so it's like I didn't really want to cut it in half.
Right. That's where I was at. So, but then we did add Crush. Look at gut breaking out, though. I should go buy that right now. I guess somebody's
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Look at Crush. Come on, man. Up 4.5%, and it pays a big fat dividend. Let's see.
It's like we knew the robo-taxi was going to be stupid.
Right. It's almost like we're the oracles. Let's see.
Like, first of all, it was been talked about for 4 years. Apparently, it was supposed to be on August 8th and got rescheduled. So who said it wouldn't get rescheduled this week? And then yesterday, when we found out it was at 10 o'clock, or 9 o'clock, I lost hope. Like, you would think it'd be during market hours. And then we had the Campfire Real Estate freak off. I'd rather watch that than Elon's.
Look at Lyft, dude. Look at Lyft. Oh, I got a bunch of Lyft. Look at Lyft. The glory that is. You remember when this used to be a $50 stock?
Yeah, that's when I first started getting in. That's great.
That's wonderful. But there were so many. Look down here, man. Look at that doji, dude. See it? On August 12th, there was a doji right at the bottom. And the next day, it triggers. The money flow trigger.
Yeah.
Anchor point, doji, on an extreme. This is as much confluence. This bottom was as if it was teletyped and sent to your house. What day was that? August, what, 12th, 13th?
Yeah, same thing with our Adobe chart. That has a doji from last Friday.
So what month was that?
August? That's when it was the swing trade. It was our first swing trade of the
February,
week.
March, April, May, June, July, August. So it would have been 8 something.
Yeah. Lyft was our first trade of the week.
Oh, that's why I don't have it on here. That was our very first trade of the week,
Yeah,
right?
was Lyft.
And when was that? Do you know?
It might have been July. I think we started it in July.
Yeah, it was 7/31 maybe. Yeah, small swings in snow, Celsius, AI, Lyft, and trimming UTSL. So yeah, it would have been 7/31.
Yeah, it was like July 16th, July 17th.
So then it came down after, let's see. No, man, it's got to be in August, huh? I don't know if I wrote down the wrong dates here.
Well, we could just look at the article from the trade of the week, the first one.
Yeah.
It was Lyft.
Man, look at that fucking doji right there. I mean, this is a beautiful stage 1 chart, man. This thing gave you everything. It's extreme. You got an anchor point. There's your doji. I mean, everything rolled over just perfect. Look at that. Boom. You know, and now we got this beautiful channel. So you want to start mapping that. And it's like stocks are going to treat the moving averages differently. You see that, right? When you're looking at charts, some stocks treat them differently than others, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They don't all. When I used to trade Twitter a lot before Eli fucked all that up. Now we can't trade it anymore. I used to like trading that stock, man. I made a lot of money trading Twitter. Of course, then we owned it at you remember that one year I must have had 6 stocks taken private.
Yeah, Taco, Zynga.
Dude, that was on a roll.
Stamps.
Man. Stamps. I started telling people, listen, I'm in the buying acquisition business. Like, because I felt like I just knew. Taco was the big one. We bought it around $4, and Morningstar said it was worth $12, and that's exactly where they took it. That's when I knew for certain this is the only company I need for analyzing stocks. And then when they said Twitter would go for $54, and then Elon paid exactly $54. I mean, come on, right? Like,
yeah.
Why else do you need to look at any other rating thing? I mean, if they're just banging them out, they said the ETRN, it went exactly to the price. Kellogg's, it's going exactly to the price. It's like there's no reason to look at anyone else's.
Yeah, no.
Keep your life simple.
Bonds, TLT is the RSI is 29.
All right, now so we have a stage 1 breaking out here on the
1 minute.
Yeah. Now, on that, we kind of got a doji right at the 200 that we were talking about. Let's see if this thing can do something. The Robo Tesla day. I feel they say he showed up late. I bet he was high, dude. Hold on. He's probably back there with Joe Rogan smoking. He walked up to the door and it opens. Hold on.
Just smoke comes out.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I'm guessing people have seen this dumb video. It's driving him around. It has lights, dude.
Yes.
Oh, the robot. The taxi took him to the stage. Elon!
Welcome to the Wii Robot.
I mean, he looks good.
We have quite the show for you tonight.
What's that?
I mean, he looks good. He doesn't look like bad or anything.
No, look
he
how
he's fucked up.
He's smiling like he knows some shit you don't. He's rich as fuck. I know he knows that.
I think you're gonna like it. As you can see, I just arrived in the Robotaxi, the Cybercab.
Did you?
And
DMI's crossing.
There's 20
the indicator
more
we don't use anymore.
So they've been traveling. There's no people in them, as you can see. The car's just going by with no people.
Yeah, fuck people. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Oh god.
So we have 50 fully autonomous cars here tonight.
Cars rule.
So
People
you'll see
fuck.
Model Ys and the Cybercab, all driverless.
You'll be able
Woo!
to take a ride in the
Hella
Cybercab.
people.
There's no
This is what they're
steering
doing,
wheel
you know.
or pedals.
The pedals.
So I hope this goes well. I think the cost of autonomous transport will be so low that you can think of it like individualized mass transit. The average cost of a bus per mile for a city, not the ticket price because that is subsidized, but the average price is about $1 a mile. Whereas the cost of Cybercab, we think probably over time, from the operating cost is probably going to be around 20 cents a mile.
Oh shit, a 5x.
And price, including taxes and everything else, probably ends up being 30 or 40 cents a mile. So yes, and you will be able to buy one. Yes, exactly. And we expect the cost to be below $30,000.
Look what broke out. Bark.
We do.
What's that?
Bark broke out.
Bark?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that was my backup trade. Bam. Look at that. I mean, who's putting out trades that don't go up?
Yeah, you could be fucking putting out Celsius.
It popped yesterday. I think that was short covering. It could run though. If you're going to add, I mean, go. I guess you do it now, right? We're just teasing the Wealth Squad, but the stock has been horrible. It'll come back, Gerald. I have faith. Do you?
It's like it probably will, but it doesn't even pay dividends, so it's like it's not worth writing it down.
Let me buy some gut, man. How many you?
I just bought some.
All right. I feel like I got to be part of the gang here. Let me see what I'm gonna see what my income is right now. Because you know how constantly every day it changes. It changes every hour when you own these.
Yeah, that's why you can't hyperfixate over it.
No, you can't. It's just got to be going in the general direction. So I just kind of look at.
I only check it once a day, if not every other day. I can't obsess over it.
I shouldn't check it every 12 minutes. So I'm at 70,640. The reason I wanted to see that is I'm gonna buy this gut and let's see how much it goes up. Okay.
Okay.
$658.89. We'll just fixate on the last part there.
It probably takes time to update, like.
It might.
And then with all the yield max changes,
I need to know instantly.
God.
I need to know instantly.
But
Uber's up.
if you look at an hour or 2 hours, it might change. So it's
it
like
could change.
See,
But we're gonna see for giggles here. All right. I should buy something else too, but let's see. Where's the gut?
I bought hips. I was gonna get some hips.
Tell them what hips is now.
It's like a high income potential ETF, a closed-end fund, I mean.
I'm gonna buy 100 shares of gut. Buying on margin. So it's $524, which means I'm gonna put up what, 150?
Yeah.
I should buy more, huh? That's
yeah,
fine.
I was thinking about buying more.
I'm gonna buy 200 shares. That's $1,000. That's gonna cost me 350. I'm up 350 day trading now. So this money here is coming from day trading profit. Assuming I don't give it back as a degenerate today. That could happen, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I just bought 200 shares of gut. Gut pays every month. So let's check my yearly income. Look at this. It's now $70,778.89.
Wow.
So let me subtract that. This is passive income we just bought. I just got a pay raise from watching charts. I don't want to watch charts, Gerald. Let's see. Oh, and we're up on this trade right now. So I'm going to buy some more. The next one's going to be TSLY, though. I'm going to buy that while we're on here. 70,658 minus 70,778. It's $120. Boom. Divided by 12, that was $10 a month more. But that's a $5 stock though, is why. So where is that's just added to on top of what already is. Where is ULTY? It's running, dude. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Wow. All right, so we're at 778. Let's buy some more of that. Man, don't you wish we'd have bought a bunch down here?
Yeah.
I mean, you bought some. I know you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you had to. You really can't be my friend if you go backwards. Every once in a while, I'll have one-on-ones with people. Like we sit down, and I can actually tell what they're about to confess to. Like something really dumb.
Yeah.
They've done some dumb things with money. And then they go, what would you do? And I go, I don't know. I already told you this, bro. And you didn't do it.
You already told yourself.
You already told yourself. All right. So I'm buying 50 shares to make, I now have my 1,000.
Wow.
Of ULTY. This is almost a mortgage payment. Place order. Now, let's see. Did it increase my monthly income? It was 70,770. Let me get back to the day trade. We're paying for that with day trade money, so. Whoa. Damn, that thing dropped down quick, dude.
Yeah, we literally looked away for 1 second. I had only trimmed half.
Oh, it's coming back.
Yeah.
I already told myself. Shit, I might add. If we get back above the 5 here.
It's back above.
Is it? Dude,
On
that
mine.
you gonna let that guy blow leaves around you like that? Or you should totally go Wes Watson on that mother.
Nah.
That was so funny. That was total.
I'm not getting my fucking blood.
That is total roid rage. What do you bet though? He went out and goes, "Hey, bro, here in a few minutes, here's $100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna start yelling at you."
Yeah, probably. That makes more sense.
Because there's no way he does that. I do get what he was trying to say. The same thing I say to people. You know how many times I sit down with people and all of a sudden their phone goes bzz, and they pick it up? And I'm thinking, okay, you paid to be here with me. We're talking about the money flow and stocks. My phone will never go off, and I'm a professional influencer. I have 250,000 people that follow me, and I promise you, I will only pick my phone up because I'm done talking to you. Or I don't, and theirs is just, bzz, bzz, and I'm like, who is that? Oh, it's my wife. That's my friend Larry. I'm just like, well, bro, this is why you're broke. Just anybody can disturb your brain. Now, there are people that you need to answer the phone for. Man, I think I'm thinking about selling half here.
Yeah, I'm red in the trade now.
Yeah. I'm just going to take it down for a minute. It's not looking good. I'm going to give it a minute. Well, had a little bit of green, and I'm willing to put it back on. I just don't want to lose any money while we're on here. After a decade of unfulfilled promises, driverless vehicles. I'm going to come back to this. Oh, we're still good. Driverless vehicles, Tesla CEO Elon Musk hyped the company's cybercab concept on Thursday night, showing off a low silver two-seated with booming lights on the bottom. No steering wheel or pedals. You just get in and it takes you where you're going to go. You're going to get in there. It's all sticky. What do you bet? Come on, man. I already know, man. I already see the videos. Who's going to be the first to post one from a cyber truck? This is going to be a thing. Cybercab. Oh, let's see. Man, my pad's giving me trouble here. 2015, Musk told shareholders that Tesla car will achieve full autonomy within 3 years. He keeps saying they didn't. In 2016, Musk said the Tesla car would be able to make a cross-country drive without requiring any human intervention by the end of 2017. That did not happen. That never happened. Still hasn't. And in 2019, on a call with institutional investors that would help him raise more than $2 billion, Musk said Tesla would have 1 million robo-taxis ready on the road by 2020. It seems like Elon likes to fib. Elon just says whatever the fuck Elon's got to say to keep the company going. What do you think?
Yeah, that's.
I think
He's
he
just gonna
believes that
say.
yeah. I heard one time they were on a plane and they told him something and they were telling him it was going to be like 6 months to do it, right? And he's like, why would that take 6 months? And he goes, I guess that's the I'm all back in again. And
I'm still in.
oh, you're selling?
No, I said I'm still in.
Oh, they said that Elon told him to turn the plane around, and they flew back to the hangar, and he said no one was leaving for work until we solved for this problem that they said was going to take 6 months. And he went back into his office, and everyone was out in the hangar, I guess. And
Wow.
yeah, well, 3 days later, they fixed the problem, and they all flew home. And they had told him 6 months. And it was like, all you had to do was lean on them. Most people can get a lot done. It's between resting and trips and massages and spooning. You got to get them to stop doing all that shit and actually work. It's hard to complete things. I have 3 unfinished books. Let's see.
Yeah, books are no joke.
I started a new one today. I started a new book. We're still trying to wrap up my 3rd one. But I started a new one because I got to work on it when it's in my head.
Yeah, of course.
Which then causes problems.
All right, I just got more gut to get to 200 shares.
All right.
No, 300. I'm at 300 shares of gut.
All right. That's what I was fixing to do with Ulti, right?
Yeah.
Or no, I just did.
I wanted to add to ULTY to 10 shares.
All right. My dividend was $70,778. When I bought gut, I increased my annual income by $120, right? So now I just bought 50 shares of Ulti. It is now $71,322. Man. Damn, bro. Oh, and I'm all in on this. And if this keeps buying it, I'm going to keep buying shares today, by the way. I'm taking it down to 19,000. So however much I'm above, Uber's just giving me money to buy shit with. And that's one way I didn't have to sell Uber. So I didn't sell my Uber shares. I moved it over and I bought shit that pays income.
And you don't have to take profits. You're using it.
I'm using it. Now, if Uber starts crashing,
maybe
I'll throw some puts on. Let's see. Gerald, you're so sophisticated. You drink wine now in Valley Park.
Yeah, all 4 bottles of wine.
Yeah, I'm knocking off. My wife came out to get some. I'd killed the bottle. That doesn't mean I'm an alcoholic, bro.
That's the same thing with me. If you drink wine with me, you won't get it. I drink it too fast.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna kill the bottle, or I'm not drinking.
The bottle's gone before someone gets a refill. I don't. If it tastes good, 544.
Yeah, plus the 120. So
yeah, if you drink wine with me and I like it.
Yeah, bro, you better start sipping, or we're gonna run out.
I barely even drink wine. That's the thing. It has to be good, but if it's good, I'll just inhale it.
Just kill some bottles. They're like, wow, that was from France. Those are $900 a bottle. You're over there just killing 2 of them. Hey, so I increased my passive income by $55 a month there. Now you may think, well, that's a little, dude. That was just that little from day trading this morning. I took the money and I just bought this reoccurring income.
My
actually
income's at 15,088.
That's where oh wow, we were just at 12.
Yeah.
No shit, 15. Man. Yep. What number's on your mind that you're like, dude, if I get to this, that's legit. That's legit. You get over $1,000, you're getting legit money, right?
Yeah.
For anything you're doing. Let me add
this.
Yeah. I get to making all this money day trading. I forget. Let's see. Keep forgetting I'm trading.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you could get the income to 100 grand per year, that'd be pretty good.
was that a now that
I
for
mean,
a
that's
lot of
just one account.
right, for a lot of people that is pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, I might not get through the year. Let's see. But
What do you mean? With the
oh, that
100
would
grand?
yeah, that wouldn't get me through the
Oh, no, definitely not.
but no, that when saying that is I have a ridiculous lifestyle, right? I mean, when I'm your age, I mean, dude, I'd have been ecstatic. But I can tone mine down. I don't have to have 3 houses, right? Or do you? I kind of feel like you do. I kind of
Yeah,
feel
you
like you
do.
should have 3
No,
houses.
you do.
Huh?
You do.
Right. So you've seen that, you've experienced that, and you kind of think that's the way to go, don't you think?
Yeah,
If you can have multiple homes, it is really cool.
that's what all rich people have. So
Yeah. And the reason is okay, you're going to spend and waste money doing something. At least with that, you can sell the house and get money back.
or like if you travel, you always have somewhere to go there. You're not wasting money on an Airbnb and car
And
every time.
yeah, and I have hotel phobias. I don't like hotels. Anywhere I go, I want to buy property. So if you just find 5 cool cities and buy something there and rent out the other 3. That was originally my idea. So we're still in this trade. I would like to. We could run to this 74.40. We'd already marked this. This is on the one. Yeah, we'd already 74.40 is where I'm looking for here. I may put it all back on too. Let's, if you take your winning and trading here and profits, and then you buy a house and you get a manager, you put that shit on Airbnb. Then the next one you buy, well, first one, I don't know, depends on how well you're doing. Then you buy, you get 5 of them. Then you rent 3 of them, and 2 of them you keep blocked for personal,
Yeah.
And then so you end up with 5 estates. They're all yours. 3 of them are usually rented, and that offsets the other 2. And then when you're really old, you're going to have a shit ton of money in these properties. And by then, hopefully, I'll have cyber cabs. I don't even need to drive, dude. Elon says by 2050, I'll be flying to Mars. Let's see. I'm going to have to get out here. So I'm out there. That's be ready to get back in. So I just got a text that says already trimmed twice at 91% and 75% MSTX.
Yeah, the 2x MicroStrategy.
Right. How nice is that?
I've trimmed once.
Have you?
Yeah, I kind of want to trim it anymore.
And guess who got into URB or UBRL this week? That would be Radiant. I think she's bragging a little.
Yeah.
So she just wanted to let us know.
I mean, that's great.
I know it is. Let's see. UBRL. I'll give her the accolades since I picked on her last week. Look at this trade, dude. It's up 8%. If you got in last week, I mean, it's just bam, dude, bam. I almost got in but you can't.
It's 100% margin.
Yeah, that's why I didn't in that. And I already have so much Uber that I just didn't. But that's a great way to play catch up on the Uber game is to play the 2Xs, 3Xs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the next sell-off in the stock market on the next stage 1, that 4X S&P, that looks good. We played the U Pro this time. Good move, Tim. Good move, man. And on MSTY, beautiful. Look, you had a trim
8% today.
Damn.
I can't trim that. I can't. I don't
I already
have
told
enough.
myself. I'm the greatest trapper alive. I already told myself.
Is the best performing yield max fund. It's the only one that's got to $30 or $40.
Right.
I think it's 30, not 40.
It is one of the best. Defiance has some that start out really high.
Yeah, Misty's at an all-time high right now. Misty's doing way better than Ybit.
So that. I already told myself that. I'm the biggest of all traders. I already told myself that. I ain't never drinking like me shit no more. I told myself that.
Ryan posted SoFi.
What's that?
SoFi's at a 71 RSI, up 3%. Ryan posted it in Discord.
Man, SoFi's going to 30, bro. I'm not even trimming this.
Oh, me neither.
I'm not even sweating it, man. I got 1,000 shares. I bought them down in the 6.4 range. I'm selling this baby for a house. But if you're swing trading it and trading it, look at these money flow patterns when this thing gets going. Look at this wave here. Sideways up, sideways down, sideways up, sideways down, sideways up, sideways down, sideways up. Wow. And to think the Lord gave me this, the money flow strategy, in a casino of all places, which tells me God loves traders. Let's see. He has to. You in this trade?
Yeah.
All right, so this is air. Look at these patterns, man. How do you find stocks, Gerald? Look at these patterns.
No.
This is from my brother-in-law. He works for Delta. A lot of you guys are sitting on gold mines. This is why I'm always annoying when I meet people. I'm like, where is it you work? What is it you do? Where do you guys get those supplies from? Blah, 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 blah. And I just ask people questions.
What are you going to talk about work when it's
Saturday? Always talking about work. And then later, I'm broke. Oh, you don't have a beach house? Let's see. There could be a correlation between my beach house and me talking about work a lot. Just putting that out there. The MFG trade desk just sighed. That's not nice to brag about your beach house, Gerald. Let's see.
I don't like it. It's just
it's not bragging. It's motivation. Here we go. We're about to break up. If we break through this 74.30, we're going to 74.40. I already told myself. Here we go. Let's give this just a second. Let's see. Let's let Elon.
Do we expect actually to start fully autonomous, unsupervised FSD in Texas and California next year?
Yes.
And that's obviously with the Model 3 and Model Y. And then we expect to be in production with the CyberCab, which is really highly optimized for autonomous transport. In probably, well, I tend to be a little optimistic with timeframes, but in 2026. So, yeah, before 2027. Let me put it that way. When you get in, you'll see like it's really quite a wild experience to just be in a car with no steering wheel, no pedals, no controls, and it feels great. Something we're also doing is, and it's really high time we did this, is inductive charging. So the robotaxi has no plug. It just goes over the inductive charger and charges. So yeah, it's kind of how it should be. Oh, and also, what happens if you need a vehicle that is bigger than a Model Y?
All right, he brings out a bus then.
A bus?
Yeah, it's a cyber bus.
Is it self-driving?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I want one. Bam, hitting the target. Man, this like we're like stealing money today.
Damn.
You were probably not going to trade today too.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, just making sure. You're probably late at bed. You know, I could just be late today. That was me, wasn't it? He brought out robots to serve drinks. MFG Trade Desk.
Yeah,
said.
the Optimus.
The Optimus. Yeah, I was reading what you guys gave me, and they said, what did he was just making promises there about what's going to happen.
Yeah, the article was pretty negative on it.
But in 2015, Musk told Tesla car drivers would achieve full autonomy within 3 years. Every year he's like, hey, next year, bro, it's off the hook. We're going to get rich. We're all going to get rich. Can I get $2 billion?
Well, he hasn't even brought out that stuff, and he's already talking about the robot, the serving robot.
Right. We're going to Mars, man. Everybody, don't look at the car.
So he's already forgotten about the other things that he's supposed to have brought out.
Oh, why you got to bring up the past?
Bringing up the robots, which is the future.
This is why we don't let analysts in here, because they're always asking questions. Like that's what Elon's saying.
We're late.
Yeah, he's late because that's called law. You know what that is? 48 laws of power, baby. Why do you think I'm always last?
You're like using your absence.
Because now the room is complete.
Dude, get ready to trim.
Yeah. Now I know that sounds arrogant. I'm just exercising what Robert Greene taught me, and 50 Cent in the 50 laws of power. Right. I don't even wind my watches, dude. I'm so rich. I don't even wind my watches.
You don't even. Half of them don't even have the right time. You just wear it.
Look, this nice one here. It's not even. It doesn't tick. I don't want it to tick. I'm just wearing it watches.
Yeah. If I'm wearing a watch, half
that way
the
I
time
can
it
wrap
doesn't
money
have
around
the
my
right
hand.
time.
Right. No, I don't spend that much on watches, but I do like watches. But it's true. I don't bother. Why would you have a watch if you have a phone? Like, you don't even need to know the time.
Yeah, the watch is just for looks for me. If I'm
Now,
wearing
you know what poor people wear? They wear the Apple Watch. Ain't nobody rich wears an Apple Watch, dude. Everybody who's got money would look at that and laugh.
Yeah.
That upsets everyone because I have an Apple Watch. And one day a guy told me that, and I was like, okay. That's what he was trying to say to me. He goes, why do you wear that? And I was like, what? That Apple, why don't you get a real watch? And but ever since that run-in, I realized that's kind of true. Now you can, over in Dubai, you can get them diamond out. That's what I should do. I didn't even think about that. I need to bling out the iWatch. I'm going to put my iWatch on instead of the. Here we go. We're going to 7460 now. The Rite Aid pharmacy closures have hit the Midwest cities particularly hard. We have these pharmacy deserts. They are becoming more common. This is at a time the federal government is suing the primary drug market's middlemen. You knew about this, Jess? The problem CVS and Walgreens are having with the government?
No.
I don't remember that being a big deal, but it talks about that in here. At a time when the federal government is suing primary farmland with the Federal Trade Commission, inflated prices on drugs like insulin are pointing the finger at the PPMs for the pharmacy desert. Oh, the Federal Trade Commission alleging inflated prices on drugs like insulin.
Got a doji on the 1 minute.
Is that what they're saying here, Lee? Is that what you were saying?
They're the prescription management companies that these like Walgreens and CVS and all them are using.
Right.
And that's who the feds are going after. And it's causing such an increase.
Right. To fight them. CVS spokesman said the CVS pharmacies are not all serviced by Caremark, working with over 70 different 70 different PBMs. None of CVS's closings, the spokesman said, were related to PBM issues, but due to changes in consumer buying patterns and population shifts. Almost all pharmacies, 99%, have experienced a reduction in the reimbursement dollar amount prescribed medications at the point of sale. More than half say that insurance plans and their whoa. You see this, Jess?
Yeah.
Boom.
I was waiting for the 60. You took some off?
Yeah, I took most of it off. Now I'm back in, all in again. I don't
Shit.
give a fuck, dude. I bought a Ferrari this morning just so I could go faster. You know who that is? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. You even listen to 21?
Sometimes.
Man, what is wrong with you kids? What's wrong with the kids today, man? Millennials, dude. He's a millennial, isn't he? Isn't him? Isn't Savage a millennial?
I
asked
no
the kid that one time, man. He looked at me because he looked like Savage. And I can't, he's just like, what? I go, you listen to 21 Savage? You look just like him.
That's everyone in Bourbon Street.
Yeah, except like everyone in New Orleans, yeah. He did, though, face tattoo, the cross, everything. I was like, hell yeah, bro. You listened. I don't know. He didn't think it was as fun as I did. But,
yeah, he is a millennial. He's born in 1992.
From Atlanta, but he man.
He's from London, United Kingdom.
He's lucky he didn't run. I know he's lucky he didn't run into Gucci. Gucci would have handled him. I think they're like ops of each other. Being in a gang myself, money flow gang, I understand gang life.
Yeah, you worked in a prison too.
Yeah, I told the guy, man. I show him my arm. He's like, I go, bro, I'm in a gang, dude. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. I'll know what's up. I'm all in gang life, bro. Except our gang's into making money, not going to jail. We don't do illegal things. We just trade stocks. Here we go. We're breaking out. I'm all back in. So yeah. Pharmacy desert. That is a new term. Have you ever heard that term?
No.
That's what the MFG trade desk does. They get me cool news that we might not be thinking about. Now, neither one of us knew about the Northern Lights, nor do I think anyone put it in Discord, did they?
No.
Dude, everyone sucks. We're trying to make people money and nobody can let us know about the pretty lights. We're like the kids and nerds. You're locked in the basement and everybody forgets to tell you when they're leaving. Your parents go on a trip and they leave you at home because they got 10 kids. And you're down there reading and they leave you.
That's like real news.
It is real news. That's funny. All right. Where's Ford? Is Ford breaking out? I mean, look at this Ford going. Dude, it's going to be up over 1.5% by close. All right. I'm adding shares here. Because it looks like I'm about to bust out of the trade. So you know how I like to do that, right, Jess?
Yeah.
Right as I'm about to get stopped out, I'll often double the trade or add to it if I have the funds, and I will then take it off immediately. But if it pops your way, forget about it. Not even Sicilian. Forget about it, man. Let's see. I turned him off. You can't even talk to the bitch. Man, he's got a bad mouth, doesn't he? Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
Well, his mother. Pull up in Rari's and shit. We chop us the hardest and shit. I be Gucci down. You wearing the car and shit. Yeah. Mine. Yeah. Triple homicide. Put me in the chair. Yeah. Triple blood. We do not like that. Yeah. Got the tennis chains on. Now, when he says plug, do you know what he's talking about?
His drug dealer?
Yeah. When we say plug, we're talking about the barcode over here, trade of the week. Right?
Yeah.
That's the difference. That's the plug for us. For all you guys that are trading, if you hit that bar right there, you can join my gang. And can't post some comments, some destinations. Somebody say some shit, they won't let them post it because they're, man, why are you guys all perverts? Somebody posted something that YouTube won't let them show.
Wow.
Oh, was wearing his iWatch. Yeah, bro. He's wearing an iWatch and not a watch. See, if you're wearing a $7,000 watch, you got to explain that shit. You can't just walk around with that and bro. People will be like, what are you, dumb? You bought a $7,000 watch?
Yeah.
Right? So you See how having that watch could make you become a different person. But you have to want to wake up and make $7,000. That's what I'm saying. Right. If you're good with a $200 watch and that's all you need to make because you're living on a budget and that's all you need out of yourself is you're on a budget, then I guess, hey, be on a budget. I've never been on a budget. I'm trying to get rich.
Yeah, that's like being on a diet. I hate
Yeah, rich people are not on
diets.
budgets. Have I ever been on? I'm not on a budget. Never been on a budget. Now, I told my wife, I said, hey, I started a fund called the Sky Dweller Fund, and I'm going to buy a watch with this. And I put $25 a day in. It's now at $36,000. So when I buy this $100,000 watch, which is really stupid, by the way, but I took Dan and I said, hey, let's each get a cool watch. Be willing to look at the used ones. We can get a $50,000 one for 30. Uh-oh, did we lose? Oh, I clicked the button. Anyway, the one she wanted was $35,000. Oh, it was 18. But how much did I have in the account? Like 18. She needed the whole thing for her watch. So we left with no watches. But it's a good thing because we kept holding the account. It went up. Now, my point to that is not to say go off and buy watches. It's just that's how easy it is. All I did was save $25 a day. And 3 years later, I can buy a crazy expensive watch.
Yeah.
$25. People spend that at lunch. And then they're like, I got no money to invest. Well, how do I have 30,000 3 years later putting in $25? But I used the money flow and I put it into leverage funds. But that's so risky, Gerald. It is risky, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Are we still going up?
52.
I'm gonna pull this account up and show them. You remember when I bought that condo in Florida, I started doing this?
Yeah.
Or in New Orleans, excuse me.
Yeah.
I have too many, I can't remember. I'm kidding. That's a joke. That is funny though. All right. Right here, Sky Dweller. It says 28 grand. Now I started that when I bought it, that house. Now watch the activity. What do you see? 25, 50. The reason I did 50 is I'd skipped a day.
Mm-hmm.
25. Oh, Bitto dividend 266. Oh, Bitto dividend 169.
So so it was like over 400.
400. And I still adding 25. And then I did 50 because I missed a day. And then like dividend, 109. Let me see. So then, okay, if you come over here to holdings and you click dividend income, average monthly is 458, but look how you see how it's increasing.
It's just, yeah.
So estimated this coming month is $855 on my watch fund. This month, how much is the iWatch?
Like $400.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's what you get when you buy cheap watches. What I get is an income stream. The point being is this would cost more money. So if you put more money into shit, you make more money. That's the point I'm trying to make. So my watch fund is making, here's what I'm probably going to do. Maybe I'll just finance the watch and let the account pay for it. What if the account paid $1,000 a month for the watch? I'm not advocating payments either. You know that.
Yeah. You're just saying you could.
It begins to change how you see money. Yeah, he says 63 folks watching, 23 likes. Some of them are watching on TV and they don't know you can take your remote on your Roku thing and you hit the up button and then it'll highlight it and you go right, click thumb. Now they can enter Roku trades and make thousands of dollars off my commentary, but clicking the like is a really hard thing to do. Now, the professor told me I shouldn't care about that anymore, that I've evolved.
Yeah, but either way, you still need the likes for the algorithm.
Yeah, I haven't evolved that much, professor. I am not a role model. Click the goddamn like button. Look at Uber, 10% now.
Wow.
Which means we're going to hear this bragging all day about everybody got in the 2 Uber. See, you remember you were talking about being jealous or people getting a little mad at other people. So now there's people who bought the 2X Uber. I didn't buy it because I already have a lot of Uber. And now I'm watching it sail. And I'm looking back going, what was my reasoning so that I could add to Walgreens? No.
Yeah.
But you see how that slight decision, you're like, should I add to I'll just buy a bunch of more Celsius and Walgreens, or you could have bought Uber and the 2X Uber, right?
Yeah.
And so that's called reading the market.
Like Uber was on my trade ideas list.
Right. The reason we bought Crash yesterday is because we were Tesla was rolling over. And this has I think it's what's the current dividend on Crash? 80 something percent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's 80%. And we don't want to sell Tesla because Tesla paid me $804 last month. $100 bills for doing nothing. So rather than sell it, why don't I just get shorted? And the short pays you what, 80%?
Yeah.
That's insanity, right?
Yeah, it is.
So here's Tesla. Tesla went down. Now, yeah, the down went down more. It did. So we offset the down by being in Crash, which is only up 4.5. That's one of the drawbacks of these funds. I don't know if you noticed. They don't go up like they go down. But that's why we buy on the stage ones, dude. I mean, totally makes sense, huh? So if you look at gut, I just started buying that. Why? It's breaking out. Look at this chart of gut. I mean, what does that look like?
Stage one.
Isn't that crazy? Look at this pattern. You know, and that's the money flow. It's just like, it's so easy. Like you're buying. Whoop. You know, so now what? Buying. And it's going to take off. And so you're going to get all this cash flow here. Every share pays you. And then it's going to go up. And if you do it the way we do it, you're only paying what, a third of the price?
Yeah.
I mean, if you let that sink in, it's such a game changer. Jacqueline says, GP and Jess are the friends that I need. I don't know, man. Be careful with that. You just heard her talking about she can kill a bottle of wine like it's nothing. Then it might break it.
Yeah, I have Snapchat memories of me holding a broken bottle of wine that I just drank. I slammed it.
Yeah. And they could go out with me.
It was shattered but still attached.
Yeah. And if they're out drinking with me, I'm usually the last one up. I put a lot of 30-year-old men who lift a lot of weights to bed. I can't hang, Gerald. Let's see. The only Northern Lights I know of is Savage is smoking. Okay, man. I like the Savage. Oh, are we headed down, bro? You see what's happening here?
I'm out.
Oh, man. Why is this happening? Oh, that's not cool. That happened fast too, dude. I think I'm gonna sell half.
Yeah, I got that. I'm gonna check my it's 12 here, so I'm gonna check my yield max dividends in Charles Schwab.
Sorry guys, we're getting smashed all of a sudden. That can happen in trading. You're up nice and then just bam. Wow. I wasn't ready on the short game either. I should have been. That may have been stop hunting, you know?
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah, let that hit me. That wasn't a multi-bar either. It's one thing when you do it. This happened just like that. Bam. So if you had stops in, you probably got out better. I don't use hard stops, which means, you know, you gotta think about that. It can move against you. You know, if you had a catastrophic event or something. I'm going to check too. So we're going to check some things here. I put on a little bit of a short just in case this thing decides to get ripping to the downside. Not much. Let's see. So you got your Adobe.
Yeah.
I got gut. I picked up gut. I picked up ULTY. This is one of our, if you read the Substack, you come over here, ULTY is on my buying list. You guys will click that QR code right there. You can get, Oh, is Cone breaking out? Tony breaking out?
I think so.
Man, is the world on fire? The world is on fire, man. Everything is flying, dude.
Except Tesla.
Yeah, but we got shorted.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. So that account that I had that was at 4 is at 420 now. Just amazing. Yeah, I'm up just thousands in the margin account. You can just hit that with your credit card. I was showing that. I went to, let's see. Boom, boom. Hey, dividends have already changed from earlier. What is that? I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like, how does it change that fast? Like, what's going on? That I know that's the yield back stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like, wow, dude. It's just constant data going back and forth. And like she said, you just got to kind of have a general area, and you don't really find out till you get the ex-dividend day. And they can swing wildly. All right. Well, I'm up $337. That's not bad, right?
No?
That's not bad. Well, it's Friday. Let me hear just a little bit more of this, and then I don't know if there's any news you see. I think our big news was that we've been waiting on Adobe.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been really waiting on that, and that finally triggered. Which I think that's good news. That stock is really undervalued. That stock has a nice AI presence play to it, don't you think?
Yeah.
There's a lot of patents in technology. There's a lot of reasons to like Adobe. Doesn't mean it couldn't go down, you know. Ulti is a 100 and something % dividend. It can't be true, Gerald. All right, don't buy it. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it, man. This like we're about to get another stage breakout here. Let's watch this, see if this develops. 5 minute has plenty of room, right?
Yep. What's
except,
the MACD?
Yeah, it's against us. You know, I've been
Yes.
I've been watching the 2 minute histogram too. I don't want to tell you what I've been doing, how I've been using those. People get all fucking stressed out.
Yeah, long, short, long, short.
Yeah. I've been experimenting with this, and it's been interesting. We're getting a lot of support right here in this.
Look at Cisco.
This 27 Cisco, the stock.
Yeah.
Well, remember we talked about doing that as a trade, and I'm like, dude, that's too boring.
It's gone higher. 74.
I know, it just keeps going up.
75 RSI.
It just keeps going up, man. It's amazing. I'm loading some shares here. I'm against the trend though. I told you I am not a role model. Sometimes you don't even listen to yourself. Let's see. Hold on, my charts here. Boy, the split screen's nice, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I never had no shit. Like, people don't understand. I didn't have shit like this when I was trading, man. You guys are so blessed. What do you pay for commissions?
Nothing.
Right. 2019, I paid $7,900 in commissions. I wrote it off my taxes. I know I do my own taxes. So what happens if $7,900 goes into Ulti? Your dividend is pretty high, right? It's like $700 a month. So instead of paying $7,900 whatever a year, that money could actually pay you $750. This is the effect this could have on the market and wealth creation. People's brains don't even comprehend. Most people wouldn't even be trading if you had to pay $9 a trade. You'd be like, oh, I can't afford it.
Yeah.
Now it's literally free, and there's still people too stupid to do it. That's your uncle and your aunt, all those people who aren't rich from stocks for the last 20 years. The stock market since 1980 has 50x'd. Think about that. What were our parents doing? I mean, what are they doing? It's 50x. They were scared it was going to go down.
Yeah, they're just that ignorant and didn't know about it. Like,
Yeah, like everyone in here. 3 years ago, they weren't buying it. I want to enjoy experiences, Gerald. I want to go to France. And then you're going to get Alzheimer's. You're not even going to remember it. You can't even pay for your own health care. You're going to be pooping and drooling on yourself, thinking about your experiences. That's what happens. That's what happens, man. To bring a positive light to Friday. We have tools and things that are available to us today. It's shocking. And now I know I'm preaching to the choir here, so hopefully that's just keeping people on track. They were breaking down. Did you sell any?
I never got in.
Oh,
you said
smart.
The 5 minute was against us.
Yeah, it was. It still is. And I said, I'm not a role model. Don't do this. I actually said that. But I'm long and short, so it's a little different. Oof, this is the tough decision here. It's coming back. The 2 minute histogram is now flat, and price is about to be over the 5 here. So we're getting a trigger, but not quite. If it rejects it and easily turns down, the stage 4 continues, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I expect it to go to that 74.10. Or we hold here. I mean, let's see what would Savage do.
Drink on man, do the
chicken head like a chicken. Walking in the market, I spend a like 50. Please receive a caution shooters, they be right with me. Bad bitch, cute face, and nice titties, 75. This kid has a bad mouth. Be careful when you dumping your action. You got a doji on the 1 minute. Streets raise me. Oh, I could go faster. He says I got shooters. That's Pyru though. You got to be careful. I get the Pyru's upset. You ever heard June?
No.
He's a Pyru out of California. It's an organized crime group. Let's see. You don't remember I used to use this on my story all the time. I can't remember you. Maybe I was doing that before you were following me. I had to stop doing it because I didn't realize there were so many active gang members on Instagram.
Oh God.
Yeah. They're like, I don't think that's very funny, Jared.
Said they dripping.
Some Pyru. See, they're Pyrus, man. And so if you're into gang activity, he says, we can bracket, you got shooters, I got shooters too. You never listened to June?
No.
Man. You got to get more into gang life. Bunny Flow gang. I'm in a gang, man. I'm in a money gang. New t-shirt, Snapchat memories. Let's see, 63. Okay, that was nice. That was him. That was nice of him. There's Michael. Looking all corporate in his suit, looking all fancy. We need to see that. We need more money flow like that. I'm gonna wear a suit to the next meetup.
You better get a custom one then.
Right, I'm in it now.
Yeah.
Boom! Look how color coordinated I am.
I noticed.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Dad mode.
You're too. Yeah. So all I need now is some Skechers.
And button off the shirt.
Button it all the way up to.
Well, you don't even need to button it.
Right, I'm gonna do what the essays do, man.
Take the hat off, and you're in full on dad mode.
Full dad mode, man. Be like a greaser in the 50s. Full dad mode, man. This is not going the way I thought it would go here.
Well, you knew the 5-minute was against you too.
I know, but the 2-minute is given us the turn. It is saying it's trying to turn, but that can turn fast. But it does help. You kind of start to see the rollover effect that I hope we have. Oh, we do not have it. Looks like I'm just gonna have to take this loss, huh? Man. If you were on radio, they freak out if you had dead air.
If you what?
You have dead air, like we're not, you go quiet.
Oh yeah.
Did I tell you when I was a kid, I used to help at a radio station?
Nah, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, in Alaska. And that's when I decided I wanted to be on the radio. And me and my friend Brian, it was his mom's friend. He had a radio show. And we would get the records for him. So it was like a real live show. And he was like a rock DJ back when rock DJs were cool. So they were like the first influencers, man. Rock DJs. They'd be like, hey, this is crazy so-and-so from 97.5. Here, you're home. The rock and roll, whatever. Like they have their little phrase they do.
Yeah.
And then he would turn and go, hey, get me Rolling Stones. And I would look on this sheet and it would tell me where it was. And I'd run down this hallway and there's this room. And then I'd be like, why don't you get all this shit together before you go on? That's what I used to kind of wonder.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what me and Brian were there for. So this dude would literally just have us running back and forth instead of bringing out all the like he didn't go back there and plan his show. He would just go by the feel. And he'd be like, man, I think we're going to get into some Beatles, and that's how it would go. Anyway, ever since then, I wanted a radio show. Now I have a podcast. Dreams do come true, Jessica.
Yeah.
That's the point to that. So you guys who want to be traders, you can be one. It may not be the way you thought. 9-year-old G thought he was going to spin rock and roll albums and say cool phrases. That is not how it came out to be. This trade is just a slow death here.
I'm glad I didn't get in.
I know. You're watching my heart. I am evenly long and short right now, so my loss is kind of suspended here. You see what I'm trying to do?
Yeah.
So I suspended my loss as we come into support here. I figure we're going to stop around 74.12. This is where I figure we stop. You think this is the bottom? I mean, if you think it is, I'm going to click this and close this short right here. I'll close it. Dare me.
I dare you. I mean,
What's
what if
it?
it goes to the
I
200?
dare you.
What if it goes to the 200?
Right. Then I'm going to have ruined the trade here. So we need to see a little confluence, right? But it stopped right at where it stopped here. So what we need to see is a little confluence. I haven't checked the higher time frame.
The 5-minute histogram is still pointing down. It's a stage 4.
Right. Stage, and so is the 2-minute, and so is the 1 minute. No, the 1 minute has started to turn. All right. So I'm out of my short. All right. And I'm back. I'm putting money back on the long. Now I'm on a slightly faster over here. Let me take it out. I did that because you guys dared me.
and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that
It's called a
concept,
margin account.
having something to fall back on.
That's your backup, bro.
If I'm going to fall,
I'm gonna fall forward.
I don't want to fall back on anything.
Right.
I want to fall forward.
Let's
I figure
go.
at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit.
That's right.
Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's no IQ test with 9 dots. And you have to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, ladies, gentlemen, let me tell you something. Life doesn't hand out success, peace, or happiness on a silver platter.
It's running.
Those things come when you learn to control 3 things: your mouth, your mind, and your money.
Boom.
Some of you are out here letting those 3 run wild, and then you wonder why you're stuck.
Pop.
Wonder why you're always chasing the next
Gucci.
thing. Always stressed, always broke.
Fumbling
Can't
and
live
tumbling.
like that. Discipline, focus, and self-control. Words have power. The things you say can either build or destroy, and the choice is always yours. Think about it. How many times have you heard someone say something and it stuck with you for days, maybe even years? Words have a way of getting under the skin, of digging deep into the mind, shaping how we see ourselves and the world around us. Whether you're speaking to someone else or talking to yourself, what you say matters. We live in a world where people are quick to speak and slow to think. Too many times we let emotions drive our mouths. Anger, frustration, envy, they all push us to say things that can break a person down in an instant.
4 agreements.
You might think you're just venting, just speaking your truth, but the damage done can last far longer than the heat of the moment.
Come on, baby.
Harsh words can kill someone's confidence. They can ruin opportunities, damage
five's still
relationships,
against
and
us,
turn
huh?
peace into conflict.
Let me check.
It's not just about others. Sometimes the most harmful words we speak are the ones we tell ourselves. How many times have you looked in the mirror and doubted yourself? How many times have you whispered to yourself, I'm not good enough, or I'll never make it? Those words are seeds, and when you plant them, they grow. They grow into fear, hesitation, and failure.
And doubt.
The things you say to yourself shape your reality, your action.
What are the 3 enemies of mankind, Jess?
The 3 enemies?
Uh-huh. You remember from my teachings?
No, I only know the 4 Ds.
Fear, indecision, and doubt.
Oh, okay.
The 3 enemies of mankind: fear, indecision, and doubt. Man, you guys don't have it, but if you did have my book, The Mentalist, that's where it's at. I'm debating whether I'm going to give you a copy. That's some Illuminati stuff there, man. I can't just be handing that out. It's kind of shit that, like... And then here's ours. We're finishing. Did I tell you I printed it off? Is it even showing in here?
I see it now.
Yeah. So I print that off. I've been working on it. This is way better view than IG. I'm back. Awesome. You're still here. Oh, I forgot to tell you we're on Instagram. That Instagram is just to point people to here, actually.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't kicked me off yet. They usually kick you off. I was going to let this last trade and then we can get out of here, but I hate to. I feel like this is turning, man, but it's not turning, is it? We are not turning. We are turning. We just need Denzel to get us through this.
You become your own worst enemy
Right.
when you fill your mind with words of defeat. But the flip side is also true. If you understand the power of words, you can use them to uplift, to inspire, and to empower.
Power.
Think about a time when someone encouraged you, when their words gave you the strength to push through a tough moment. Those words were like fuel, lighting a fire inside you, pushing you forward when you thought you couldn't go any further. You can be that for yourself and for others. Instead of tearing yourself or others down, choose words that build. When you speak to others, speak with kindness, even when it's hard. When you talk to yourself, talk with confidence.
Yeah.
Say things that move you in the direction you want to go.
Oh, were you in?
I can do this.
No.
Oh.
I am enough. I have what it takes. Those aren't just empty phrases. They're the foundation for action.
We're still holding.
Words create belief, and belief drives behavior.
Damn.
When you speak with intention and purpose, you're not just changing your mindset. You're changing your life. So understand this, every word you say carries weight. Once spoken, words can't be taken back, but they can be chosen with care. Speak life, speak positivity, and speak growth. Negative self-talk is a silent killer of dreams.
Wow.
It's the voice inside your head that tells you you're not good enough, not smart enough, not capable. It's that quiet, constant whisper of doubt that turns into a loud roar, drowning out everything else.
Oh, this is headed down, dude.
The dangerous thing about negative self-talk is that it can become so familiar, so ingrained in your thoughts, that you stop recognizing it for what it is, a lie. You start accepting it as truth. We've all been there. You make a mistake, and instead of seeing it as a lesson, you start beating yourself up. I always mess things up. Why do I even try? I'm never right. You fail at something, and suddenly it's not just about that one failure. It becomes the narrative about your entire life.
Damn.
This is who I am.
This thing is headed down, huh? You surrender yet? You're
I
what?
didn't get in.
You're not in. I mean,
No, I'm trying to like see if I can trim anything in my buy and hold to start.
that's a good idea. All right, man. I guess we'll wrap it up. I'm gonna get back to trading, and I can't lose all my money that I made this morning.
No.
I'm gonna try to keep it if I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep mine today.
Something off the MFG trade desk here.
Grilled cheese.
Right off the presses. It says, why the Northern Lights? A severe solar storm is headed to Earth that could stress power grids even more as U.S. deals with major back-to-back hurricanes, space weather forecasters said Wednesday. Fuck, dude. Space forecasters? Now we got to worry about space? The National Oceanic fucking scientists, dude. They just make shit up, dude. Yeah, guys, it's a solar disruptional flare of the cortex of the inner side of the nucleus. Let's see. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration issued a severe geomagnetic storm watch for Thursday into Friday after an outburst from the sun was detected earlier this week. We have scientists in the MFG. Jess?
Yeah, we do.
I didn't get told by any of them to go look out.
Do you think Radian saw them in Montana? I feel like she would have posted it if she did.
Hey, what is the point of having scientists for friends if they don't let you in on scientific shit? So I know about stocks. So you know why people are my friend? To talk to me about stocks. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm not talking to any scientist today. None. If you're a scientist, don't talk to me. Don't text me because you did not let me know about the Northern Lights. We have at least 3 in our group. You're all dead to me. Let's see. I think that's fair. I give them stock picks. They can't let me know there's a solar fucking eclipse. Or this is a press release from the National Oceanic and Atmosphere. One good thing about the MFG trade desk, they like to do it the day after. So when the roofing,
3 days ago, it's now breaking news.
so when the roofing stocks take off, they then go, oh, hey, we should have gotten the roofing stocks yesterday. It's too late, Jess. They already did the lights.
Yeah.
But this is why. NOAA, which stands for National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. The NOAA has notified operators of power plants and orbiting spacecraft to take precautions. How many people you think that is? How many people you think are operating a power plant or an orbiting spacecraft? Thousands, right? So I bet Elon Musk knew about this.
Yeah.
We have scientists in our group. We didn't know about it.
Posted 1 hour ago, the breaking news.
This was 1 hour ago?
Yeah, it was written 2 days ago.
So it goes into tonight too. Tonight's Friday. Oh, we can see them tonight, dude. No, but I don't even come out of the house for free. I got a driver.
Has Dee seen them in Wisconsin?
Yes.
Yeah, she grew up with them. I grew up
That's
with them
so
as a kid.
cool. Yeah,
In
yeah, that's
Alaska,
so cool.
they were, yeah. But
All
I
the
lived in
time.
southern Alaska with the alcoholics. The NOAH has notified operator possible as the organization copes with the devastating aftermath of the Hurricane Helene and gears up for Hurricane Milton barreling across the Gulf of Mexico toward Florida. So it's holding here at the 200 day, if you've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's the news in the scientific world. Thanks, scientist friends. They're also busy working with their families. Nobody can let me know. I send out all these texts and tweets and alerts. Everybody sends me funny memes of panda bears, which I appreciate, funny panda bear memes, but scientific information would be nice too. Let's see. Like stock tips.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to see the lights from the northern sky. The beaches here in Long Island had traffic jams to see them.
I bet.
Wish I could buy a MFG notebook from you. We're fixing to have MFG notebooks, backpacks.
Guys, for now, just buy a notebook and write MFG on it.
That's what I did with my. I'm gonna start doing do you have a Cash App card that says MFG on it? If you don't, you are dead to me, sir.
Did you customize that?
Yeah.
They let you customize it?
Yeah. So when I meet people and you don't whip out a Cash App card that has MFG on it through my referral link, you're dead to me. Michael, get a Cash App card that has MFG on it.
But if we already have an account, can we still use your link to
Then
get a
you can
cash?
just get the MFG card. Yeah, just go in there and pick one. But that means you're going to have to click some things.
But how did you just said put MFG and handwriting on it?
Yeah, I just click customize card. It's really hard. And then it goes, how would you like to custom? Would you like a plastic one or a metal one? I thought, well, metal, that probably would set off metal detectors. Don't you think? So,
well, usually you take your wallet out when you go through a metal detector.
That's true. And here's the cool thing. This is what you use when you travel. You just hit lock card. So when you go to the bar, bam, lock it. If I get drunk and leave here, you can't charge it anyway.
Yeah. You can do that with Bank of America too.
Right, but this is just a click. Now, some of the other ones have it that easy too, and I just have the money that I put on it.
Yeah,
right?
It's not your whole bank account.
But it gives you the full Visa debit thing, and you can buy Bitcoin, and you can buy stocks on it, and it has a 4% savings account, all on a card. But some of you guys are like, but I would have to have 3 accounts, and I can't track 3 accounts with my iWatch. I have like 17 accounts. That's why I don't wear an iWatch. So I have so much money. I have 17 accounts. Some people get money, but I'm getting money by the pound. Isn't that what Gucci says? I'm quoting Gucci Mane there, not me. You guys don't even know about Gucci Mane, man. MFG card, you two are killing me. Where's the link? Michael's always behind me. Bro, all you guys have to do, you can go to card. You can request, you can get a new card and you can click customize. You can put your kids' name. You can do anything, you just write with your finger. That's what I did, MFG. I had it on my story. People lose so much money not watching my story. Are we going up? No, we are not, dude. Fuck. All right. I'm going to have to. I do wish more people had the MFG Cash App card, but.
I mean, you just got it. You just started talking about it.
No, I've had it. but I
I
just
thought you
started talking
just
about.
got the card in the mail.
Oh, I just got the MFG card in the mail.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah, but I've had the Cash App account for a long time.
Yeah. But you're
Cash
saying
App is a place to store Bitcoin that has no third-party liabilities, meaning it's not going to get stolen because it's not lent out. And so if you needed to move some money or have some money on, you can have your Bitcoin stored there.
Mm-hmm.
I put $20 a day on Cash App on Bitcoin, even though I have a Coinbase account. But Gerald, that would be several accounts. It's so hard to track them all. I prefer to run up the credit card bills, not run up the Bitcoin collection.
Moderna's gone straight down. Today it's above the 5, but if you look at the weekly, it's pointing straight down. For Moderna?
Moderna, yeah.
Yeah, it's just straight down.
Would you say that most people prefer to collect credit card debt versus Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Most people have more credit card debt than they have Bitcoin. There's something fucking wrong with your brain if that's the case. Seriously, guys, you seriously have to get your shit together. If you have more debt than you have Bitcoin, seriously, no bullshit. Your dad's not here to tell you this. You have to get your shit together. Seriously, there's people out here right now who think Bitcoin is risky and they're carrying $12,000 in credit card debt. This is how stupid they are. You have to get your shit together. No bullshit. Whoever you are, I don't care how old you are. I don't give a fuck about your excuse for why you have more debt than Bitcoin. It is ridiculous. You need an adult in your life. You need someone telling you this. A lot of people here, they have more credit card debt than they have brokerage accounts. So I don't know what to say about this, man. This is a real thing. Enough with the bullshit, dude. Like, how long is people going to wait? Let's see. What's up? More scientific news. Now I'm getting pissed because there are people on here right now that are friends of mine that have more debt than Bitcoin, and that really pisses me off. We should not be friends, and you're living this down. I'm fixing to cut off all my friends, and you're going to have to prove to me that you have more Bitcoin than credit card debt, or I'm not speaking to you. We should all do that. This is how we should get rid of it. We should shame them. Like, I can't even talk to you anymore, dude. That's going to be my new thing. I'm going to kick them out of MFG. And they all have to go. You have to get away from me. This is how serious this problem is right now. That people are carrying credit card debt and don't have Bitcoin. It's so dumb. And their reasoning is they're not sure about it. They're nervous about it. But you're carrying credit card debt, which charges you fucking interest and is reverse investing. But you're nervous about Bitcoin, or you're nervous about a margin account, but you're financing fucking cars.
Yeah.
What you have to get your shit together. People will finance everything, and then it comes to investments, and they're like, "Oh, what if it goes down?" It's like everything you buy in life, you throw away, goes to zero. So that's my message going into Friday. A lot of us on here, myself included on some things, need to get your shit together. There's people in here that should have been live day trading with me and live swing trading, and you're not because you're being lazy.
Yeah, or whatever the reason is.
Yeah, no, they gave up on their dreams. You're on trips, but you can't do your dream. It's fucking gross, man. It's just really hit me hard recently, you know, because as I sit here, I got friends that they're just swamped and all this stuff, and I'm just continuously making more and more passive income, and they're going deeper and deeper in debt. And it's just because of decisions they make with money. It's always a knee-jerk reaction. They're not seeing the 9 thoughts on getting rich. They don't have thoughts on getting rich. They're trying to survive. They're just trying to get through the fucking day. So we got to get past that, man, especially in the MFG. I mean, Jesus. That's my message. I was going to start I had this thing I was working on for a mentoring thing. And I was limiting it to 12 people for the month. But then I decided not to do it because I just get so mad during those times because people come in and then they kind of half-ass do it. And then I just want to strangle the shit out of them. And their excuses for not participating are so stupid. Shrooms, Alice, tweezers, mushrooms, hungons, pizza toppings, magic mushrooms. Every day lingo for psychedelic mushrooms seems to grow with each generation. Your generation, Jeff, seems to really enjoy the psychedelics, the Molly, and the bouncing up and down the music. Have you heard Wes talk about taking Molly and going to dances or raves?
No, I haven't.
Yet leading microcologist, Paul, I can't even say his name, so it believes it's time for fans of psilocybin mushrooms to leave such childish slang behind. So they don't want you having all these cool names, Red Kush and Purple Haze. And let's be adults about this. There are no longer shrooms. These are no longer party drugs for young people, Symptosinian. Psilocybin mushrooms are non-addictive and life-changing substances. I have some mushrooms. We should take them. I'll take them on a live while I'm doing charts.
Well, you should take it like 30 minutes before.
Yeah, there's these comedians that do this, and it's an annual thing where they wait till their mushrooms are kicked in, then they got to go up and do their stand-up show.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, well, me and Anthony were watching it, and this one poor guy, he gets up on stage, he looks at everyone, and he goes, "I can't do this." And he walks off. It's so funny. Hey, we're ripping to the higher end here. Hopefully, it's not just short covering. I'm all in again. The 5 has not turned, has it?
No. Yeah, it has.
I couldn't wait, man. I had to get in. I had to hit the button. We got to talking about mushrooms.
Oh my God.
Now, taking mushrooms and day trading is different. Based on this research, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has described, am I saying this word right? Psilocybin as a breakthrough medicine, which is phenomenal. It's no longer for partying, kids. Taking drugs is for treatment. We knew this all along. It's called self-treatment. Fuck, doctors just caught on to this. Doctors
self-medicating
for medicine, bro. I know a guy named Tommy. He's got everything you need. You don't need no doctor. That's what they're learning.
Except the doctor's mushrooms are just mushrooms, and you know what's in it. Where your Tommy's mushrooms, you don't know what the fuck you put in that.
Because we're driving Ferraris. Risk takers. Right. I'm just saying that's what it is. See, all the people trying to get small returns, I'll start telling you everything could go wrong. I'm driving a Ferrari, Jess. I'm trying to get rich.
Yeah, so wouldn't you rather get the pure mushrooms from the doctor?
No, I would. I'm kidding there. But it does kind of go with the lifestyle if you haven't, like a
Ferrari?
If you're the kind of guy that's a Ferrari, you're probably the kind of guy that buys some mushrooms from a dude on the street. That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I guess.
If you're the kind of guy that day trades for fun, like I day trade for a hobby to relax from working.
I don't think you relax when you're day trading, dude.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm trying to make money, but that's my way of relaxing. These guys here like to lay on the beach. Oh, I need to rest, Gerald. I've been working so hard. Where do you think we're going to? 74.50?
We could. It's at least 74.20.
I had to get out and take the $13. That sucks. Damn. I didn't want to add any more loss after I popped up, you know. Hopefully we turn around here. Would you agree with that statement, though? You should have more in Bitcoin than you have credit card debt?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you said, of course, like that's obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, to you, is that obvious? Like, you're like, yeah, duh. Yeah, well, I don't think that's obvious for most people my age. They're the worst offenders because they're the softest. Hey, if you guys don't know why ULTY is on my buy list, this was sent out to you guys. We'd be sending mad money in the email every week. This was the Adobe trade, sent that out. Our very first trade of the week from this new product, we're headed down, was Lyft. I think you've seen that. We've had several. Damn, it's already headed down.
Dude, the 5-minute histogram is pointing straight down.
Straight down. Yeah, I'm got out. I caught a little bump. I shouldn't even have been in that trade. remember we put the TQ as one of our trades over here?
Yeah.
So that's gone from 64 to 70. We're just been printing money. All you have to, I mean, I don't know what else to call it. All you have to do is look for about 10 minutes. I do a video breaking everything down for you. And the email will actually read itself to you. For the completely lazy and mentally just, I don't know what to call you. You can't even read. It'll read it to you. So you could be in the bathtub and the trade of the week will read it to you and tell you what to do. Well, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. So let's see. Oh, it only does it on the app though, doesn't it? It doesn't do it on the it does it on the app. This trade's coming back, dude. This is what makes trading exciting. Guess who's back? Oh, it's trying to be back. That thing's still straight down, right?
Yeah.
The 2 minute had a little run on it. Look how short. You see how that is?
Mm-hmm.
I think if you wanted to scalp, dude, you use the 2 minute, not the 5. Like if we were talking about scalping before.
Mm-hmm.
That 2 is going to turn fast, but you're not in these trades long. It's
But that's
3-4
such a tiny scalp.
Yeah, but that on 1,000 shares, I mean, that's several $100 you're out. If you get it right. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's just
Like-
boring. It's so small. Like that little.
How
It's
bougie
like-
you got to be when you're like, bro, I don't even want $200. Come on, man. Make this shit some money or I'm not playing.
All right, Instagram's sticking up.
Yeah, I already got in. I already told myself I'm the greatest trader alive.
As market conditions continue to adapt, one principle remains constant: recognizing the right opportunity at the.
Oh shit, it's reading to you.
We're focusing on a company in a legacy industry that's undergoing a transformation through innovation. A leader in its field, this company is.
This is literally me coming to your house and rubbing your shoulders.
Vehicle EV
Yeah.
market, an area ripe with growth potential that could lead to substantial gains. With major advancements in electric mobility and the push towards sustainability, this company is seizing the moment by electrifying some of its most iconic models. The increasing demand for EVs and the company's forward-thinking strategy make it a strong contender in this rapidly expanding sector. Amidst market volatility, there are short-term trading opportunities for those who know where to look.
Ooh, Adobe's coming
My goal
down.
is to offer you 10x the value of your
Yeah.
subscription by presenting a trade with strong fundamentals.
10x. We're trying to 10x your subscription price on every email. I heard it. You heard it, right?
Mm-hmm.
10x subscription price. Can trade of the week push the button for me too? It's a lot of work to log in and hit buy. That's what it feels like. Oh, Gerald, I was so busy. You were that busy, dude? You didn't even go to the restroom, obviously. In the time you could go to the restroom, you could be taking these trades, right? Like, for real. I mean, who doesn't take their phone to the restroom? Now, instead of looking at stupid memes, you could make trades. Look how many bars we've gone straight up. I'm getting that money back from that last dumb thing I did. I already told myself I ain't going back to this. Come on, man. Let me do that one more time and then we'll get out of here. I hate it. I didn't want to leave as a loser, you know? So broke. I already told myself that. I already told myself that. I'm the greatest of all traders. I told myself that. I need you. I already told myself that. Man, that's a great album. I love that song. It has a great positive message. He's like, I'm the greatest. What's that?
It does.
Yeah, it has he's like, I'm not doing drugs. He doesn't say drugs, but he's that one drug that was hurting him. He's not doing that no more.
Lean?
Yeah, that shit is rough on you, man. It's a hell of a mixture. I know I try to drink a lot less of it than I used to.
Yeah, I've never tried it.
We used to drink it by the gallons. No, I'm teasing. I had a gallon of lead. That'd probably be like 20 G's, man. It is expensive, dude. It's ghetto. It's a ghetto version of it's an expensive drink. because it's mixed with, you know, illegal drugs. That's what that one rapper just got federal prison time. They were running a fake prescription scam to get pills.
Wow.
And he was using his grandma. He was a smart guy, though. He used his grandmother's name, not his name.
But isn't lean like cough medicine? The codeine and the promethazine?
Yeah, it's codeine, right? And then you can add some other stuff. Came out of Houston. Atlanta tries to. I've heard guys from Atlanta try to say they made it up. I'm in gang life. I know who made it up, man. Instead of getting jumped in, you have to have more Bitcoin than debit credit card debt. We should make that a rule to be in. So we're winning on this.
Bam.
Bam. Look at this. Man, I already told myself. Look at these money flow runs, dude. Look at them. Okay, I got messed up in here, huh?
But it's okay. You didn't give up.
I didn't give up. You know what I did? I put a short on of equal size just until I felt like we found a bottom. I've been experimenting with this, and look at that. And when we hit here and it held and then it bounced off again, I took it all off there. So I actually made like $3 on the short, and then now we're running. So I told you the other day I played that shit so perfect, but I know that's not a normal thing. It was just that you've seen those days where it just doesn't get flow in either direction. You know, neither direction. Yeah. And that's the worst days for trading, man. All right. Am I about to bust out? I'm on the road to the riches. I already told myself. I'm about to run up $1 billion. Let's see. I'd already be a billionaire if I didn't go to prison. You got any news on Gucci? Gucci lost a lot of weight.
He works out at the gym my brother works out at.
Gucci, man?
Yeah. His orange car is always parked outside. And he obviously sees him in the gym.
Is he blinged out?
I don't know.
He's got to come in blinged out, bro. I would. If I was him, I'd come out. I'd be taking it off. He's all in shape now. He used to be kind of fat. Who goes to prison and comes out fat? How lazy are you? If you come out of prison fat, all you've had to do is read and work out, and you come out dumber and in worse shape.
And eat
How
shitty
is that
food.
possible? If you sent me to prison, I would be in amazing shape, and I'd be caught up on some reading. Like, I mean, I can't imagine why you wouldn't come out. But he did. I heard he got on Shackley or some shit. It's one of those weight loss.
Shackley diet.
It was either Shackley. It was one of the not Weight Watchers. It was one of the other ones. Apparently, and he was, because he had money, man. He was a trapper. He was dropping mad money on food in prison, they said. Stopped doing drugs as much. And that's how he got his shit in shape. Have you ever seen where he was standing before the judge? And I guess this guy was a veteran and came up to him and tried to get his autograph, and he didn't quite know what was going on. I guess he like kind of got in an argument with him or something. I think he hit him. Like, I think the guy was, you know how a fan might be a little aggressive with you? You've been out with me and people come up.
Yeah.
Of course, they're all nice, but sometimes that can freak you out. And I don't know how the guy came up to him, but anyway, when the judge, God, what did the judge say to him? Gucci responded to the judge, "Yeah, bitch, I guess I felt like it," or some shit. Like he called the judge that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Have you seen? You got to watch that one video where he's wearing the ankle bracelet and he's out of prison and he's at this house. He's at this house all by himself, and it's like no furniture in it. Are you out?
Yeah.
Me too. But it's fixing to go up. I can feel this one, dude. This is headed up. Don't let me down. Man, this is going up. Where's the 5 minute? The Instagram's pointing up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going up.
Oh, just.
I already told myself. You need to go?
No.
We're headed up here. our news flows whittled down into psychedelic mushrooms, which is all it's done made me want to take some mushrooms. That is a happy note. Oh, come on. Yeah, we got the doji. This last bar here ends in a doji.
Well, yes.
Did you see the new yes button? Yes. Here we go. We're looking for podcast guests, except scientists, since they didn't let me know about the lights. I don't want any scientists on.
Some people were taking pictures and showing them.
Were they? Oh, maybe I stand. Apparently I stand corrected. People were showing pictures in Discord.
Yeah, but they didn't let us know what was happening before.
Right, you gotta let me know personally. I don't read people's posts, man. I'm busy. Isn't that what they tell me? I can't keep up with your stuff, Gerald, because I'm so busy. Well, then I'm too busy to read your dumb shit. Codeine, cough syrup, and 7-Up. That's their version of lean. Codeine, cough syrup. But see, in Houston, we add cocaine, a little bit of meth, and some Red Bull. That's why the Houston lean is so much better than that shit from Atlanta.
Wow.
We add more drugs. We're headed down, huh? I wasn't counting on this. I really felt like we were headed up. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, the 5 minutes ticked up.
Well, we're at the 20 now, right? So we'll stop here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. Wow, that was quick, man. The 5 minutes still pointing up. Let's see. Yeah, some people make their lean weak, bro. Let's see. Man, I don't even like this. Well, I guess we'll finish on that note. Are you going to be trading today?
I might take my money and go.
Are you up right now?
Yeah.
Let me see if I am before I quit, okay? Because I went even, so I'm short and long at the exact same. I'm hedged it. So, I've been working on this strategy, but I only hedge half. Like I get out of half and then I hedge the half. If that makes sense. It's probably not. I'm really fast at this. A lot of people struggle. They get nervous, start to cry. Oh, I don't want to day trade. Yeah, let's see.
A compelling growth story and the potential to deliver exceptional returns. This week's trade of the week dials in on a sector that's poised for both near-term gains and long-term growth, driven by the electrification of transportation and increasing consumer demand for cleaner alternatives. Our trade of the week provides a clear, well-researched opportunity with defined entry and exit points, giving you the confidence to execute your strategy decisively. Imagine receiving a carefully selected trade setup in your inbox, backed by in-depth analysis and risk management strategies, designed to help you capitalize on market momentum during this pivotal period. This isn't just another trade tip. It's a targeted opportunity to increase your market exposure and leverage emerging trends in one of the most promising sectors today.
Wow.
Ready to elevate your trading game?
I'm in.
Subscribing to our trade of the week could
I'm
be
in.
the key to unlocking the next big
Hit the
opportunity.
barcode.
Don't miss this chance.
What do you have it at right now?
Full access and take advantage of
74.17.
Okay.
market shows potential. True success
It was stuck for me for a minute.
not only ride the wave of momentum, but also have the staying power for long-term growth. This is the secret to transforming a good trade into one with high reward potential. A standout feature of the Peters report is the trade of the week, where each trade is hand-selected for its simplicity and
All right, I'm down a little bit. I mean, I'm up. I'm still green, but I'm down a little bit from last time I checked. So
these trades are designed to give you the
if I go quiet, I lost it all, and I don't want to talk to anybody. That could happen today. It's Friday, man. My favorite thing to do is trade. But hey, I'm up pretty big today. The market's flying. I'm up almost 5,000 in my margin account. You know what $5,000 buys you? 15 fucking grand in stocks. And what if that stock paid you 16%? Would that be 16% plus 16% plus 16%? If you took your
Yeah.
5,000 up and you bought 5,000 of, you can actually buy 15,000 of it. Oh, Gerald.
Yeah, everything's breaking out.
Yeah.
Bark, CLSK.
Getting rich. Man, I don't even come out of the house for free. You know that, right? Me and Gucci do that.
Yeah.
I love that. Get the bag when he's coming down the stairs. He's just walking down the stairs. That was in his chubby days, though. If you notice that, he's kind of chubby in that. I feel like I did my chubby days. Now I'm trying to get off that too now. Trying to get back into my shape days. Let's see. I'm in the green here. I wish I was up more, but we're headed higher. I think.
Someone in Discord wrote, thanks, GP, made some good money with JPM.
Oh, someone did listen to me.
Yep.
Oh, that makes me feel good. I bet he did options. Who
It
was
was a
it?
girl. Angelica
it was
NYC.
options that if it was a girl.
Yeah. We
Ain't no
don't do
girls
that.
doing options.
Options is for weird men.
Options is for weird dudes. There's no chicks doing options. That's not true. There's probably a few out there. I feel like that's mostly a lesbian thing. Options? You don't think?
No.
No, it's not. That was a big move, though. I saw that coming.
It's for men.
Yeah, it is predominantly. It's for men who drive Ferraris and get speeding tickets, just so I can go faster. That's what he says. And then they say, Savage, why you got a 12-car garage and you only got 6 cars, baby? I love that song. All right, I'm about to bust out here, it looks like. I was hoping this was going higher, but you see that a doji? We got a doji right there, man. Anyway, that was nice. Just this, I mean, I said it, right? I said this is this perfect setup for a swing trade. Bam, right into earnings. No brainer. Easy peasy. Let me go out looking at Uber. So I go out a winner, not this trade over here. Boom. Wow. That wasn't good. All right, kiddo, I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I feel like we did some good stuff. I feel like we're doing good work, pointing people in the right direction. Always stay bullish, man. Every sell-off is just an opportunity, right?
Great.
All right, peace out. We'll
Bye.
go out here. All right, and then I'm gonna watch this chart for just a minute.
It's been on my heart for a long time. Life isn't easy. It's full of ups and downs, highs and lows. We face struggles, temptations, pain, and uncertainty. But through it all, one thing remains constant, God. And it's in those moments, especially when it's hard, that we need to trust him the most. Faith over fear is a choice we make, a decision to trust in the power and presence of God rather than allowing fear to dictate our actions or cloud our minds. Fear is a natural emotion. We all feel it at different points in our lives. It creeps in when we're uncertain, when we're standing on the edge of something unknown, or when we're facing challenges that feel too big for us to handle. But here's the truth: fear may be inevitable, but it doesn't have to control us. When we choose faith, we are declaring that our belief in God's goodness and his promises is stronger than the fear we feel. It's saying, yes, this situation scares me. Yes, I don't know how things will turn out, but I know that God is with me and I trust him more than I trust my fear. Faith is not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it. It's acknowledging the fear, but choosing not to let it stop you. Fear often comes from focusing on what we can't control, what might go wrong, what could happen, or what's beyond our understanding. But faith shifts our focus. Instead of looking at the problem, we look to the one who is bigger than the problem. We put our eyes on God, knowing that he sees the whole picture even when we can't. Faith reminds us that we're not alone in the struggle. God is not just watching from the sidelines. He's walking with us, guiding us, protecting us. When we trust in God, we begin to see that fear loses its power. What seemed overwhelming becomes manageable. Not because the situation has changed, but because our perspective has. We realize that no matter how big the problem is, God is bigger. And that gives us the strength to move forward, to take the next step, even when fear is telling us to turn back. Faith also brings peace. Fear is chaotic. It stirs up confusion, anxiety, and doubt. But faith brings calm. It's the quiet confidence that comes from knowing that God is in control, that he's already made a way, even if we can't see it yet. Faith silences the noise of fear, allowing us to hear God's voice more clearly, reminding us of his promises and reassuring us of his presence. There's something powerful about choosing faith over fear. It's not just about surviving the situation, it's about growing through it. When we trust God in the face of fear, our faith deepens. We learn to rely on him more fully, and we see his hand at work in ways we never would have if we let fear win. Every time we choose faith, we strengthen our relationship